Hello and welcome to the Terminus podcast, episode number 31 for the weeks of July 25th, 2015.
Yeah.
I, as always, am your dispatcher, Ellis, otherwise known as Train Man. With me, my engineers are Wiebold, JDur, and TJ, replacement Milky.
No, it's Milky. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about, Ellis?
And
What
our
are you
guest
talking about, Ellis?
is Kevon.
You
Hola,
mate.
Senoritas.
Sin agua.
But before Milky comes back, the train will terminate at this station.
SP sucks.
Okay, this week we are in beautiful and surprisingly rainy Chama, New Mexico, waiting for
Si agua.
Yeah,
The best-
si agua indeed.
The best part of it is you can see it's sunny over there.
Yeah,
It's
this
just
is
raining.
It's raining in one oh, it looks like it's raining in one camera, not the other.
This is in New England.
Yeah, the rain doesn't know what it wants to do.
Well, it knows it
Anyway,
wants
we'll
to
be
come
waiting
down.
for a train to come in here shortly.
The rain is an independent spirit.
But first,
The rain is the essence of nature, man.
it's coming down, man. It does what it wants to do.
Just like the government, man.
Chemtrails.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Oh, jeez. Alright, so I'm trying to find my way back to the first piece of news as of recent, which I touched on last time, which is over at the 5550 project, they're kickstarting the driver centers, and I'm trying to find my way back to the fundraiser. There it is.
Trying to find my way back to you.
Alright, with 11 days to go, there is almost 16,000 pledged of the $20,000 goal. So, we've got approximately 4,000 left and 11 days to do it, which, based on the history of this Kickstarter thus far, it's gonna be just fine. Even one more person, I think, have we had another person that did the 5,000? Because it really jumped up.
That really jumped up a notch.
Yeah.
Through a trident.
Dude, up
I
on
killed
top.
someone. Yeah, I think you should lay low for a little
Oh,
while.
2 people have donated 1,000, and
Andy-
one person 5,000.
Andy killed someone.
I really want to donate $10,000. I really want to
lay
drive
low
it.
a while.
Don't we? Hey, it's sunny now.
Two people pledged $1,000, so 2 people joined the Founders Club,
Woo.
and nobody else actually did the 5,000, and of course nobody's done the Ultimate Railfin, which is the 10,000 to drive the T1
Ultimate rail fin. Ooh, ultimate foamer.
Ultimate Foamer.
No,
And
what
then-
if we all? No, what if everyone in the Iron Horseman put money towards the 10,000? We all get to
We'd
drive
still
it.
come up very short.
Yeah,
Mhm.
we would.
I mean,
That
it's
too.
prostitution.
I mean,
Wow.
if we all, there are 10 people in the Iron Horseman group on Skype. If we all gave $1,000, we'd manage it.
That's a lot of nights in Gottlieb.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, we'd all get to drive the T1.
I'm not sure that's how
I'm
it
not
works.
sure that's how that works.
Or is it?
Anywho, ballahu.
What?
Wait. Oh, never mind.
Carry on.
Quit.
Ooh.
Also, look, your keystone will be on the T1 if you donate 10,000.
Yeah, you get a dedicated
Yeah.
keystone. But yeah, let's make this next thing a reality. Yada yada.
Unlike the Hudson.
Unlike that. Yeah, I don't know. I took them off my projects because they just weren't going anywhere. You know, the T1 project you can at least have hope. In the Hudson, it's like they've got a Facebook page.
And
Yeah.
that's it.
Actually, I should have taken a look at the Steamtown stuff. I have some pictures from Steamtown from when I was on my way out to Pittsburgh. Unfortunately, I don't have them on hand to show you guys, but it's just a lot of unfortunate rusting engines, really. It's sad. I gotta look inside the back shop. I gotta look inside the back shop, and I saw 26 with mostly intact, which is surprising. I saw what I assume was 3713, not intact at all. which is unsurprising, but it's worth talking about. For 3713, the excursions running out of Steamtown on September 12th and 13th. Let me see. The full schedule here. 12th and 13th, 2015, yeah. So no other ones, just 12th and 13th of September. Pulled by 765, running up over the Tunkanuk Viaduct. It's also the 100th anniversary of that bridge. Tunkanuk, yeah. The 100th anniversary of that bridge. Binghamton. Ow, Jesus!
Wiebold.
Oh.
Jesus.
But proceeds from these excursions will contribute to the restoration of 3713. Which I wish I could go over there and take them, but school. Actually, I'll have my car. I might do it anyways. I wonder how expensive it is.
Sorry, I was getting a tortilla.
Tila.
What bridge?
No.
Oh.
Anyways, to move on from bridges to tunnels. In the tunnel into Penn Station.
Tunnel Canunk.
No. Somebody give him a point for that.
On it.
Due to infrastructure being less than what it could be, the tunnels underneath the Hudson River running into New York suffered a power failure.
Ooh.
And, of course, caused delays for both Amtrak trains and Metro North trains. And it's Amtrak's stuff, you know. And they want to, you know, last year Boardman said damage from Superstorm Sandy. This is Boardman, who is Amtrak president and CEO, Joseph Boardman. Last year he said damage from Sandy in 2012 would force Amtrak to shut down one of the tunnel's tubes for repair within less than 20 years. On Friday he said it wasn't clear whether the damage from Sandy had caused this week's outages. As an aside here, what we know is Amtrak really didn't have money to begin with, and then they got their budget slashed just recently. A $251 million reduction, and stuff like that definitely isn't going to help fix these tunnels. So, I'm not sure when we're going to see another funding bill for something like Amtrak. You know, another funding boost, because there was the cut, which immediately followed a bill that was shot down for an increase in funding for Amtrak. And, of course, as we know, was directly in the wake of the the accident in Pennsylvania.
Philadelphia.
Yeah, in Philadelphia. So, I don't know. It'd be, I'm very much hoping that in the near future we can get something funneled the way of these tunnels. Or something, yeah. Because goddamn if they don't need it.
Right.
Alright.
Well, going back to 765 running out of Steamtown. At the moment, they're running. I'm not sure if they're still doing this. They're running trips out of Youngstown. Woo.
Oh yeah, they were right by where I was. I will talk about a little bit. I took my trip from. You know what? Actually, I can probably retrieve these pictures if I. Nope, I don't have the right cable. Oh well. I took a trip from Rhode Island to Pittsburgh for the Fiat Freakout, the 32nd Fiat convention.
So many Fiats.
Lots of Fiats. Fiat, Fiat Exposition, Fiat Racing. It was fantastic. Lots of other. We were part of a much larger event this year of vintage cars, and there was the Vintage Grand Prix, which takes place in Pittsburgh, and I think it's the only street race, legal street race left in the United States. But yeah,
unless Top Gear comes to town.
And yeah, but it was really amazing because we sat at this really this tight hairpin turn and see these cars come around. There was an old-style Fiat 500 Abarth 1000, and it would go up on 2 wheels, taking the turn. I have some video of it, some pictures of it.
Dual barrel roll.
Unable to get, but on the way to Pittsburgh, I stopped in 2 places. I stopped in Scranton, and I stopped in Altoona. And I didn't get to see the Railroaders Museum in Altoona because we were already kind of running behind schedule. But in Scranton, I spent a while walking around Steamtown, around looking in the back shop, around the yard. Saw the unfortunate rusting hulks of 47 and
Bwah, 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 bwah.
and number 1 and the Shay and the cab of 3713, which is sitting outside in a flat car.
Stop being Union Pacific, Steamtown. Stop leaving parts out in the rain.
I don't know why it's there.
They just leave their entire trains out in the rain.
Yeah, they have a whole yard that's out in the rain. You could see the tarps on 2929 have just been slowly peeled back by bad weather.
Ooh.
It used to be completely covered in tarp, but there's basically no tarps on it anymore.
Tarp.
So it's just getting, it's getting rain all over the place. It's rusting out.
We should just build a dome over Steamtown.
Build a dome. I was elected to lead, not to read.
We should take Steamtown and push it somewhere else.
They tried that.
Oh, they already did that.
Yeah.
To Strasbourg.
They
already have enough steam in
if
Strasbourg.
anyone.
Oh my God, Strasbourg running a big boy in reverse. Oh
Jesus Christ.
Boom, 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 boom.
You want destroyed rails? That's how you get destroyed rails.
Yeah.
I don't think the Centipede Tender has a lot of fun going in reverse either.
No.
The fact that that thing exists as it is just kind of... I was looking at it and go, isn't that sort of like a rail destroyer?
Yeah.
The concept of a Centipede Tender.
Yeah. It is rail straightener.
It's rail straightener.
Design of Stalin.
Alright, before I go across the pond and talk about some stuff there, Wiebold, go ahead and talk about what's going on at the Railroad Museum.
Huh? Okay. I didn't realize we were hopping around.
We're always hopping. I like hopping around now.
So going on currently at the Colorado State Railroad Museum, the biggest news as of recent is we have acquired number 20's tender back from Strasbourg.
Just the tender, though, not the engine.
Yeah, not the engine yet. The engine will be back in about 6 months, just the tender. However,
Wait, 6 months?
Yes.
What are they doing to it over there?
I don't know. Everything. It currently is not an engine. It currently is a boiler over there, and then the other building has the wheels, and then there's like some bits of cab there.
So I'm just assuming it was convenient to send you guys the tender now.
I'm guessing that, and we can get on the tender so that we can restore it before the engine gets here, so that when the engine does get here, we're not worrying about having to do both of them.
How bad is the tender right now?
It's not really. It needs paint and I think a couple of little oddsy-endsy like fittings and railings.
Does it have tender decking?
It doesn't have decking actually. That's one of the weirder
Well,
things.
then it's
Then incomplete.
Total loss.
Right, completely useless. But before anybody asks, please do not contact the museum about the whereabouts of number 20. Everyone has a boner for 20.
Number 20.
Those are Mike's words. Everyone has a boner for 20. Please do not contact the museum about that.
Contact Strasbourg.
Contact Strasbourg about that. Bug them.
Where are you hiding it?
Where are you hiding? Where are they? Bug them about it. We'll have news updates in the future. But yeah, so that's that. Do you want to jump across the pond, Ellis, or should I talk about one of the K-36's vendettas against...
Oh, no, go ahead and talk about that. That's pretty great.
Okay. So, recently, I'm not aware of how recently exactly. It's
Murder on the high iron!
Yeah. The Durango and Silverton, one of the K-36's, I'm not sure which, has committed murder.
It's squished.
Yeah,
It's squidgy flats.
Squidgy flats. So the way that it works is on the Durango and Silverton, when you dump the fire, there's the ash pit that's kind of in between, down between the rails, and it's this giant hole under the track, as any rail fan would know. However, on the DNSNG, they shovel it out with a backhoe loader and like this little tractor thing.
Yeah, tractor.
It's a little front loader that they use to, load coal into the engines and all that kind of stuff. But recently, it was shoveling out the ash pit when one of the engines, it wasn't clear as to if anybody was driving it or if it just had, like a leaking steam valve or something. The backhoe was in the ash pit and the engine ran it over.
So wait, it's not clear if anyone was in control of the engine while it ran over the backhoe?
Well, this isn't a story that I found. This is a story that I just heard.
Oh, okay.
Unstoppable too.
I couldn't find anything online about it. I'm assuming that it's not.
Well, I don't know. It's going 20 miles an hour at most. It's pretty stoppable.
Yeah, it's not. It wasn't anything dangerous. It wasn't anything. It's not negligence or anything like that. It was just an interesting little thing that happened.
Yeah.
And so the loader is dead. I'm not sure which one,
peace.
but one of the K-36s ran
RIP.
it over.
Wait, where did you say this was?
This is in Durango Yard.
Oh, okay, Durango. I was gonna say because for a minute there I thought it was a C&T, and I was like, "Is it? Where was it?"
No,
I'm looking at the
okay.
camera. Where was it? Where was the murder?
Where was it? Where are they?
Okay, yeah, we'd be looking for police tape.
Yeah, exactly. That'd be like how it is in Cars, like or even the Iron Horseman Chronicles.
I could tell by the way she was looking at me that
You killed him. The police cars, the sentient police cars show up.
Jeez.
Where are they?
Put the cuffs on him. They put a boot on it.
Yeah. Well, that works.
Speaking
Anywho,
of
across the pond.
Across the pond. Well, anything
Wait.
else here in the U.S.?
Yes.
Yeah, I have a few. Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Never mind then.
Go ahead, JDur.
Okay, speaking of putting things onto things, I guess, the Midwest Railway Preservation Society, the little control shack for the turntable's coming along.
Yay.
Yeah, apparently it's going to be a really nice shade of blue.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's good.
Sort of like I'm going to say B&O blue. I mean, that's what it looks like to me. I'm not entirely sure what it's called.
That'd be good.
Royal blue.
Yeah,
They have
boy.
that, and then they're
Moon blue.
clearing out trees and crap for putting in a new storage track.
Oh, really?
That's good.
Yay.
Yes.
Track. You know what?
And
That makes me realize I need to go check on how the main narrow gauge is doing.
I was just about to ask that, but I wasn't sure if you went over it already.
No, I have not.
Also for anyone, the next open house at the Midwest Railway Preservation Society is Saturday, August 15th, 2015 at 10 a.m.
It was too early. I'm not going.
I feel like waking up.
Then there's one the next day at noon.
Oh, okay.
Oh, alright.
Not so bad.
For everyone who doesn't feel like waking up.
I'll have to set an alarm, but
Right. Yeah,
Trying
I
to
still have
find
to
a-
wake up early because I have to leave at 10 because it takes about 2 hours to get there.
it does take like 2 hours from
Don't forget to
where I
stop
live
at the drive-through.
Probably would actually stop to get like a sausage McMuffin or something.
Boo. McDonald's. Boo.
Oh.
Anyways, random aside, haven't heard anything about the new yard they're working on. However, the ice cream trains have returned
Yes.
to the main narrow gauge. Join us July 24th, so 2 days ago when this comes out, August 7th or August 21st.
Go to it now.
For an ice cream
Go
treat
back
and a
in
train
time.
along the waterfront. Ice cream trains run 5, 6, and 7 p.m. with special reduced fares to encourage families to enjoy the museum. The cost to attend is $7.50 for adults and $5 for children. As a reminder, Family Pass members can enjoy this event free of charge.
Are they running a 40?
No, I don't think
Or-
so. Unfortunately, I don't think they have their engines in service right now. Because
Well, yeah.
if
Probably
you
spending all monies on...
on their new location.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the new location, and the fact that number 4, which was their only working steam engine, had its boiler certificate retire last winter.
Oh.
Or expire, not retire.
Thanks, FRA.
Well,
retired.
The FRA was
Thanks,
actually
Obama.
pretty nice because they asked for a 30-day extension so they could run the Polar Express with the steam engine, and they got it.
Ooh,
So
that's good.
it was like,
Oh,
please,
that's nice.
Sure.
Please, sure.
Oh, so we don't.
The first
So
time
we
they've
just
been
ask
nice
for the
about
K4?
anything.
Please.
Oh,
Can we have,
Can we
can we
please
have
run
a
the
can we have a
K4?
30-year extension for the K4?
It's in pieces.
Can I have some more?
Toilets in a narrow gauge shop.
Please.
The
Well, we
runaway
have-
the runaway boiler of 1361.
Please.
Jeez. When is it going to end up at the Age of Steam Run house?
It's not going to end up anywhere. I don't think anyone's
Anyone-
going to care to move it at this point.
Anyone who wants to buy a Spectrum 1361.
Oh, you have
What?
one?
Yeah.
Was that part
Gimme,
of the
gimme,
collection?
gimme, gimme, gimme.
Does it work?
Please?
Well,
It's
Is it
DC,
DCC?
but yes.
oh, okay, never mind.
Oh.
Yeah.
Brand new in box.
Is it
I'll
DCC
take
ready?
it. How much is it?
I don't know.
Find out if it's DCC ready, because...
I don't know. I'd assume not because it's like a 10-year-old model,
Oh, okay, never mind.
but it's new in box.
I'll give you $20 for it.
No.
40.
No.
100.
How much are you
Phone is
intending to sell?
ringing.
How much are you intending to sell it for?
I don't know. I haven't talked to any of the club guys about it. I didn't expect for
Right
anybody
away,
to
limited
jump on
prices.
the offer.
Hey, K4, woo.
Let me look what they're being appraised for on the internet. Anyway,
Well,
carry on.
Forget, you're not going to have that high of a price because it's DC.
Okay.
Yeah.
No one likes DC. We're in a modern era.
A new era, you could say.
Train's a new error.
The train's new error.
Yeah,
Train's a new error.
that's passable. I'll allow it.
Oh, yeah.
That's fantastic.
Okay.
It's sad.
TJ has made it onto the dock.
Finally.
I fixed Google Chrome.
Oh, train minus 3 minutes.
It-
Actually,
I
no,
haven't-
2.
It
No.
hasn't.
It's
Unless
gonna
it's
be
running out of
it's
Amtrak
gonna
time.
be 5
It hasn't
past.
stopped responding once yet, so I think Kevon's solution, which is upgrade to the 64-bit one, which I think I might have already had. It works though.
It works.
I uninstalled it and reinstalled it,
That's
and it
all
works.
that matters. It works.
Either the wind just shifted or they've kicked up the blower on that K36 by the
Yeah.
roundhouse. I can't tell what number it is, but it's smoking an awful lot.
I wonder
The
why
wind
I wonder
test.
why they're turning it on. I wonder why they're doing it now.
To
I don't know.
look
It might be going out to meet the train and do something.
It's
I don't
doing
know.
Maybe. But
Photo op.
it knows we're watching.
Maybe, but they
it's like
wouldn't-
here for the terminus.
they wouldn't need
Yeah.
help at this point.
Yeah, but I don't
I
know.
can't make it into the
You
yard.
can tell the train's about to get here though because there's 56 people watching the camera.
Oh wait, he's there. It's moving. No, it's
57.
Wait, where's the?
There's 66 people watching the northern camera. Up 65. 65. And
Why
then
are they
Okay.
watching the northern camera?
I don't know. Is it coming?
Because that's
from
where the
north?
train comes in.
Really? I
I thought
thought
it came from the south.
Well, wouldn't it come from the north camera to the south camera and then to the station? I mean,
yeah.
that makes more
the north,
sense.
No, the south camera's on the other side of the yard. It's not.
No, they're
Like this-
not.
What?
They're mounted to the same pole, looking in
They are?
opposite directions.
Oh, lol, my bad.
That's
Which
how
one?
this works, DJ.
Oh my god, that is a giant passenger car at that depot.
It's quite small,
It's narrow-
actually.
It's narrow
It's
gauge.
narrow gauge.
In the angle of
It
this
actually
thing.
is very small.
Alright,
By the way, I didn't know it was possible to have paper wheels on a car.
What?
One of the cars at the museum we have has paper wheels.
How's that work?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
it doesn't-
Must
Yeah,
be a very
I
light
read that.
car.
It just has paper wheels.
It would just crush itself.
Could you say it's light rail?
Wow.
You're getting a point for that
Point,
one.
Yeah.
point.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn it.
All right.
Okay.
Have you guys got anything America-centric left?
Yes,
Oh,
I have
okay.
a few things.
All
Well,
right,
the
go
Texas
ahead.
State Railroad Museum, they got 2 F9s, and I'm very excited because they need new locomotives. But
Did they run?
yeah,
Well,
they
What did they have
well,
otherwise?
I think they had a GP9 there. I
What
believe
was-
so, and
what
then they
was-
have steam locomotives.
Yeah. Okay.
they have
so-
number 28,
Yeah. That's
but
the
they
one I
only
was
run
thinking
steam in one direction, just cause. So they
Oh,
use diesels to run back.
of. Wait. What?
And how do you get the steamers
Yeah.
back?
Did they drag
They
it?
run. They
No,
run in reverse.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think it's just cost of running them.
Oh, maybe it's like steam. Yeah, like steam one way and the diesel's on the back of the train.
Yeah, but
Where's
Yeah,
the
I
train?
well, they got these new locomotives, and I was wondering. People were saying that Texas and Pacific 610, which ran on the American Freedom Train, has been landlocked. But since they have these, it's not landlocked. Like, could someone just please?
What do they mean
'Cause we're-
landlocked?
It's like they can't run it anywhere. Well, it's too
Stuck.
heavy to run on the track. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Wait, is it landlocked or does the Texas state actually connect to something?
they connect to UP.
Okay. Well, there's no hope of it running then.
No,
on
but
the old
look,
UP.
they're restoring all the other American
God.
Freedom trains. Please, 610, like all of them. Please.
There's so much smoke you can't even see the K-36 anymore.
Please.
But
There's
that's
a
it
lot
for
of
this.
smoke.
Texas-
Yada da da. It's the one and only DOWG.
Where's the train?
They must have really kicked up the blower.
Yeah.
Why you lied? There's no train.
He said it's coming at 5 past.
Oh, I thought it was.
Go your
six.
jets.
What do you
Yeah.
do? What do you do when you see Amtrak? You think it's coming on time?
Hey, I've never seen an Amtrak.
That makes me laugh.
That's the sad part.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay,
Thanks,
in
Kasich.
other news in Dallas, the Texas and Central High Speed Rail, they raised $7 million for their
Jesus.
$1 billion project.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's less
Oh,
than
God.
1% of the money. The money.
Wait,
they
wait.
need
How are they going about fundraising this?
private funds.
Damn, son.
That's when you gotta ask for like a grant.
Yeah. The
It's-
thing is, Southwest does a lot of commuter flights from Houston to Dallas, and that would just kill like that entire service. And I'm pretty sure the Texas government doesn't want that.
Well, you know what you should do is you should ask Southwest. You see, you can pull a parallel from the narrow gauge here. You can ask Southwest if they want to help you fly the parts to build it.
Yeah.
Go build some pipe, guys.
Just turn
There's
all
the
the
other one. Sorry, we
737s
just-
into cargo planes.
We just sorry, one more thing from the museum. We just finished converting one of our old pipe flat cars into a rider car. Come
Oh,
ride
okay.
it.
Oh,
Hashtag Thomas 2015.
Oh, Jesus.
Terminus
Well,
up too.
We'll get to that later.
Let's go lay
What
some
about-
pipe, guys.
You can lay my
I said 1 billion, but it's actually 10 billion. So
Nobody heard
they have
that.
a long way to go, and they plan to open by 2021. So we'll see.
Nope.
Anyone?
Yeah, they're not opening by 2021 at this rate.
No.
Once again, you really have got to ask for some sort of grant in this case. You're not.
Yeah, the grant's not gonna happen. They're already
it is
trying to
good.
stop the project. Like they're having the transportation agency to like oversee the project, and it's like, well, you can't do this and you can't do that. It's a mess.
Do these people happen to work for Southwest?
Probably, or get paid by
Or-
itself.
yeah, I was gonna say not work for necessarily, but
Who are you working for?
where is she?
Who is number 2 work for?
And that's it from Texas.
Really?
Texas.
They'd have bigger stuff there.
Everything's bigger except for locomotives running. 'Cause-
All right. Well, unfortunately, Milky's not here.
So,
So, TJ, what's going on at Strasbourg?
They're running trains.
a bit of a tender.
in
Well, that's good.
reverse.
How about Cass? Does Cass still have Shays?
Yeah.
All
I
right,
have
good.
gas now.
Surprisingly, they do. It's
Yeah.
amazing, I know. Deal with it.
Is there anything new here?
Yeah.
Let me look.
Are you looking at the Durban Railway?
Yeah, Durban / Cass, because they're
I
under
was
the
on
same
the,
management.
I went on the Cuyahoga while I was away. I'll talk more about the trip next time when I have the pictures. But
Oh.
it was they actually pulled off a pretty solid ride. Like I mean
Yeah.
the ride is nice. The scenery's all right. You're in the woods. The river's all right.
Is it steam or is it diesel?
It's diesel, but they do bring in 765 sometimes.
Yeah. And then one year they brought 1293.
Yeah. I always
There's a
see
lot of smoke.
pictures from that. I don't know why.
Or from
From
Do
the
they have two
1293.
engines?
what?
When they brought
Well, I think
1293.
they have 2 engines idling in the engine house at that.
Let me find a
Chama.
picture.
Chama.
They do.
Yeah, there's one behind the other,
Why do they
Yes.
have so many engines running?
and then there's that deafening noise.
I mean, I'm not really gonna object, but why do they have so many engines running?
If it muted because
What
the
did-
dynamo just kept whizzing.
Also, a lawnmower could help these guys greatly.
There's a noise
Yeah,
that's
the
getting louder
lawnmower's
and
not gonna
louder.
help that.
It's a squeaking noise that's getting much louder and much louder.
Is it the train?
And just mute it.
No, I like the noise because I want to hear the train.
Then don't whine about it.
No, like it was
Well,
like
that's a sweet picture.
like overpowering the camera. It was like
Oh, there's noise. Oh, I don't hear it. The noise, though.
why
I
did
don't
they
know
have,
what that
did
voice
they-
was.
I know.
Shiny.
Is that my impression? Is that what you think of me?
Yeah,
Shiny.
quite
Much
shiny.
reflect.
So
Yeah, I went under
what is
that
this? What is this coal? Like, what is this thing? On the
What is this thing?
on the south camera, right in front of the camera. What is that?
The,
It looks like a
the-
bucket of some
The
sort.
bucket.
It's a sand. That's where they put sand.
It doesn't.
It's a sanding.
appear to-
The camera, I believe, is either mounted next to or on the old sanding tower.
Doesn't work anymore?
No.
No.
Oh, I don't know. I won't speak for it. The coal tower does not,
Which is
Oh my
disappointing.
which is disappointing. But
Because it's
you
like
want to
the
restore
coolest
it?
thing. I mean, yes.
You take up that project.
Let's get a
The
Kickstarter
amount
for
of
it.
snakes. The amount of snakes on that premises alone is not.
Okay, never mind. I don't want to
Oh,
restore it.
you know what we could
Nope,
kick?
nope,
no.
nope.
Why does it always have to be snakes?
Snakes. Why does it always have to be
I am
snakes?
sick and tired of these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane.
Yeah.
Train.
JDur. I like that language.
Right?
Oh no, not snakes
Yeah,
on the train. Do
TJ,
not
that's
mention
the
that,
sand
please.
bunker.
Please.
Oh my god, that smoke though. Jesus
I know.
Christ.
They don't run pure, organic, clean coal. They're ruining the environment with that smoke.
Oh,
It's like the Grand Canyon. Run the steam engine off vegetable oil. Oh God.
Yay,
Oh,
veggie oil.
They run the diesels off of vegetable oil.
Grand
Whatever,
Canyon has
but-
a steamer that
No,
runs.
no, the
vegetable oil.
steamer.
They don't
yeah, the
run
picture I
it
linked
ever.
is the
They like barely ever run it.
They're
No.
running off of Vegemite.
Vegemite.
Vitamin to Vegemin.
Marmite.
Marmite.
Oh my.
Marmite, why does everybody hate you? Anyways, if that's
Train is slightly late.
if that's everything out of everyone
did
here,
Amtrak take over the Coombrace
if TJ
and
doesn't
Toltec?
have anything interesting to tell us about Strasbourg,
It's still Strasbourg.
yeah, okay. Then I'm going to talk about the ghost trains of Great Britain.
Ooh.
These actually really aren't your typical ghost trains.
What if like the passenger cars off of the train just came barreling through the yard?
Uh-oh.
I hope it's not like that.
One of these,
Something's
That
gone
one
horribly
Thomas
wrong.
episode.
the ghost trains in short, are actually just train routes which are serviced by maybe one or two trains a day, and are typically completely devoid of passengers. And the reason they call them this is, of course, because they're so seldom serviced that even some of the dispatchers and some of the ticket, not like, you know, the ticketers, don't know that the lines exist.
Hmm.
And the reason they keep them operational is because the legal cost of shutting down a line can be considerably more expensive and much more time-consuming and a lot of paperwork and this, that, and the other. It's much tougher to shut down a line than it is to just keep it running with, you know, one train a day, minimal. You know?
See, that is politics.
Well,
Politics. That's like.
but on top of that, they keep them. The article is actually quite detailed about why they keep them open like this, and it does date back to a time where it was actually much, much harder to shut down a line. And now it's not as hard, but they just don't do it because they've seen a resurgence that the amount of passengers riding the rails in the UK leapt by 91% in the span of, what is that, 6 years?
Jeez.
While the train fleet only grew by 12%.
Wow.
So a lot of these, they're keeping these lines open for the sake of, well, if we shut them down, the infrastructure is going to deteriorate. You know, we'll have to retrain the drivers, this, that, and the other. But if we keep them open at one train a day, there's still the possibility for us to go, okay, we're going to put 4 more trains on that line now. And, you know, it's
We're going to
the
reopen it.
It's the kind of thing where if you keep these stations open, keep these lines open, it's much easier for, you know, they'll continue to be maintained.
Mm.
Mm.
So,
So, like, if
Are they
it
at least running in
returns-
Steam?
what?
So, like, if it like comes back, they don't have to be like, oh, now we have to rebuild the line.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Are they
they're-
running
okay.
Steam on the line though?
No, it's like, it's just regular UK British
Commuters.
rail.
Well,
You what?
British Rail has no intention of lowering its standards. Here's the good news.
Yeah, no, they talk about that a lot in this article here, which I do recommend. It's not very long.
Good, because I can't
I'm
read.
starting to get a feeling in the pit of my stomach.
Why?
This train is running a little bit late. I'm wondering if they're running stuff on Sunday.
the other
Oh
row
yeah,
Sunday?
it is Sunday.
Don't break the illusion.
Oh, right. Sorry, it's Saturday, of course.
Saturday. Well, there's people there.
Yeah,
There are a lot of people there, but there's
And a lot of
also
people
locomotives
watching.
steaming in the shed. You know,
Yeah.
it's logical there'd be people there for that. I'm just wondering if they in fact run
Oh my!
normal schedule at the very least on Sunday.
What if they're running a
Well, just
diesel?
Poke around on their website a little bit.
I don't think they have a diesel 2 run. I found their full schedule and it didn't mention anything about Sundays.
Poke.
It didn't.
Well,
it didn't mention that there would
cars
be a
aren't
difference.
there, so
That's true. They'd be in the station, wouldn't they?
yeah.
God damn it.
They're just a little bit late then.
It's funny. One of the greatest things about this article is they talk specifically about the, where is it? The something to Snaith, the Leeds to Snaith train. Departs
Snaith.
just once.
Sarah Snaith.
The train that cuts across West Yorkshire countryside from Leeds to the small town of Snaith departs just once at precisely 7:16. Okay, military time. So 5:16 p.m. Monday to Saturday. Return trains depart twice. Once at 7:16, once at 19:01. So 7:01 in the evening. But it's completely empty, and there's no ticket machine available at Snaith Station. There's no
Snaith.
ticket office, taxi rank, or cab office.
What is a taxi rank?
It's just where taxis park. Like,
It's like you are now a taxi captain. Rank up,
level up.
taxi commander.
What is that? What is that engine with the silver boiler jack or the silver smoke box?
It's either 483 or one of the 490s that's stored there. They have so many stored there, I couldn't personally tell you.
It's one of them.
Yeah. The
Well,
tender
they're
in
all
front of it, the
rusted,
tender in front of
but,
it looks to be a K37 tender from this angle.
It looks like it has
So-
a doghouse on it.
What does have a doghouse on it, but it looks like the shorter ones. So I'd assume the tender is a K37, but that's not stopping them from.
Look, there's a black SUV. That must be. The
It's a legal monopoly.
Unbelievable.
Where are they?
What if someone lived behind
I'm trying
there?
to.
Like that guy was just driving home.
I'm trying to find the bit in here. Okay, yeah, here it is. So the person wants to go take the ghost train to Snaith, and they'll be the only people on this train.
Train
Just because that's what they do. That's how they get their kicks. They go chase ghost trains.
on Route 66.
Snake.
No. This person goes, so the other ghost train riders here. On our raid to Snaith, the two tell me about the trouble Morley, which is one of the people's names, had procuring her ticket. The Snaith train was listed on the board of departures, but the person at the ticket desk still hadn't heard of it. You must be mistaken, he told her. There is no train to Snaith.
Well,
Jeez.
And the person goes, that's what we love about this. Knowing a secret that, in the hyper-organized and planned world of rail transport, shouldn't exist. A secret that not even everyone who works in that world knows exists.
I'm
surprised-
I think BBC ran a documentary on these not too long ago.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it strikes me as the kind of thing. I understand keeping the line up to snuff and keeping stuff, not closing it, but at the same time there has to be a limit to keeping the infrastructure up to date. And running a train of no one there once every day is.
I'm
You
sure
know.
I'm sure there is, but
I think.
it is easy to point out that, and this may not be the most valid point, but it is easy to point out that, a line running like this is just a drop in the bucket. Again, there's nobody at the station.
That's true.
there's one train a day, so it's one driver. And
I'm
That's
surprised they
yeah.
make enough profit to keep them running.
They don't.
Like,
Oh, they
but,
don't.
But the other
VR
services
just manages to lose not as much.
Yeah, the other services, will subsidize to a point. And either way, it was
The other routes need to learn how to subsidize themselves first.
Well.
VR is like Amtrak, except more broke.
except more broke. Well,
How do you get more broke?
Right, how do you get more broke than Amtrak?
well, it comes to a point where when it's being done this way, it's no longer a company, and it's more of like a public service, like rapid transit or
Yeah.
the highway system.
Oh, I hear
It
a
is
whistle.
I hear a
much more
whistle.
like
There's a
Here it
whistle.
comes. It's coming in.
I can't hear it.
Oh, I can hear it. It's like.
I muted. Ow.
I'm sorry, it's like, whee!
Yeah.
I muted my.
That is
Yeah, you can
is
hear
that
me
that
now.
noise, TJ. It goes, whee!
No. That's legitimately what it sounds like on the cam.
Might be 63 then?
It's like, wee!
Thunder
I
Chicken.
assume-
Please stop doing that.
Thunder Chicken inbound.
I'd assume
Don't ever do that
Thunderchicken's in
again.
the shed. 'Cause
Don't ever
neither
do
the
that
two-
again.
Neither of the two waiting are Thunder Chicken.
So why do you call it Thunder Chicken again?
One of the guys at the museum, who I'm not going to name because, I don't know, I just don't want to name people from the museum.
Snape.
He fired on it one of these days, and on the grade out of Chama, there's, I think, a 3 to 4% grade out of Chama
Yeah.
for quite a ways, and it's known as the hill. And he said from the fireman's position, as they've got the timing down on 463 finally, so they've said it sounds pretty awesome.
Mm-hmm.
But it's called the mud hen because of the way it kind of waddled
Waddles.
side to side.
Hmm.
So that's where he gets the chicken part of it. He calls it Thunder Chicken because up the hill the entire time it's going boom, 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 boom.
So how's that related to chicken?
I just told you.
Mud hen.
It's called the hen.
Oh, called the mud hen. Okay, I get it.
That's the nickname for the engine class was the mud hen.
All right.
Then there's that one up in Michigan.
Yeah, that one's
There's a
Person X Cubed posted a video of it a day or two ago.
ooh,
my
the
God.
engine house
Anything
lights
new
are
out of-
flicked on.
anything new out of Person X.
No, I haven't heard anything out of Person X.
It's coming out the north camera. I
Oh
see
yeah, I see the
Oh,
head.
there's the
the
headlight.
light.
Oh, there's a headlight.
Yeah.
I was expecting to see a giant plume of smoke with it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too.
That looks pretty boring.
North camera.
Wait, which one?
Got the dynamo going.
Ow.
Ow.
Steam.
Give me steam.
Oh, there we are.
DJ, what does the whistle sound like again?
Please don't do it.
Whee!
You were the one complaining about high noises.
Okay,
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
once was enough.
Please,
Oh,
please,
come on. The camera decided to update just as it's coming in.
please,
Mine's
please,
working
please.
fine.
Play button.
Hey, so, keeping with the British theme, JDur.
Oh yeah, Flying Scotsman with realism. I want to watch this.
Well, watch
He
it and
does.
Thunder
talk.
Chicken.
Whee!
Doesn't it sound exactly like that?
Goes the west.
Can I watch this and then talk about Flying Scotsman? Well, nah, he's going pretty slow. I got
Wait.
time.
Is that a C-19?
No,
Oh, from where it
Former,
is, kind of looks like one.
it looks like 463. I think it's 463.
it's got, yeah, I have the sound on.
And if it's got the whee whistle, it'll be 463.
Thunder Chicken inbound.
What is the max speed on the
There's an
Converse
Antonio
Tech?
cam and a La Manga
tumbleweed.
cam.
It's a tumbleweed.
Excuse me, coming through.
Excuse me. What? That didn't just happen.
It's the Wild
Thunder
Wild.
Chicken.
I've never.
It is 63.
Thunder
Yeah.
Chicken. Yeah.
Hello.
This is the first time we've had a steam train in the U.S. on the camera.
Yeah.
This is actually, isn't it?
Terminus first.
And here it comes on
There it
the
is on-
south
And there it
cam.
is on the south cam.
Wait, I want to
Yay.
go to the station camera.
Give me steam.
The
Does the
station
station
camera
camera,
would
like,
be
not-
cool to watch it.
Smoke weed.
This is like not update or something.
No, the
Station
steam.
one?
Oh,
the
I know
station
there.
camera is working.
The
There's
station
people-
one you can see it. It's just you can just like barely see the headlight peeking out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, behind the boxcar there.
Well, they've got the open car on it
Yeah.
with infinite number of people in it.
Yeah.
A lot of people.
Got like 4 people.
Don't Terminus meet up too. We just rent out
Hey, a
the
combine car.
open car.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I think that's their snack car.
All the people outside.
No, we rent out the snack car.
Oh,
We don't
They
could
let
rent
you
out the,
rent
we
out
could rent out the.
Caboose.
Oh yeah, we could. Oh,
You
never
can
You
rent
can
out
rent
a
out
caboose.
Caboose.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Our club one year tried to rent out a caboose, but they couldn't do it because like a few days earlier they had crashed it.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
God damn it, guys.
You guys
Got the
break
train.
Caboose a lot.
How do you break
Not
a
our
caboose?
fault.
Or-
It just derailed. It's mountain track.
Too bad
It's-
Too bad that Durango City Cam doesn't work anymore. The one that was right on the Durango and Silverton, like
Yeah.
right next to the McDonald's. That would have been cool.
Honestly, right now I'm just enjoying this. I don't care about the Durango cam right now.
Yeah, this is actually really cool.
The Thunderchicken
Right.
It's
boned.
great. This is the first
Right,
time
Flying
for Derek,
Scotsman.
Gage, and Stu.
Oh no, it had to update right as it was pulling in. Oh, that chuff sounds awesome.
Got the blower going. Battery just brought it back up to pull it a little bit further.
Okay.
I want to hear it go like a
Okay. Yeah, camera work. Damn it.
of course it has to
It's
end
kind of
right
fun.
on
I can
the
see part of the tender and then the first car.
Okay. Anyway, now that the farmer syndrome is
Flying Scotsman.
my ears.
Flying Scotsman almost has the realistic chuffing sound. Again. So, according to the flyingscotsman.org, they have an update for the restoration. It should be in. They're aiming to have it in Steam in late 2015.
Oh, nice.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Is it coming to America?
No.
Yeah. What?
Not coming to America.
Aw.
I wouldn't expect
Please.
them to do that again.
Please.
Maybe.
Bring Tornado here.
Oh,
When
jeez.
they'll bring the Mallard when we have the T1. Watch.
Yeah.
Race them side by side.
Yeah.
Do
That
what
would be
is
great.
what is it? What is it? The parallel BNSF and UP main lines.
Yes.
Oh, they could do the BNSF racetrack.
They have a racetrack.
Yeah, no, it's not
Well,
a
it's not a
racetrack.
literal racetrack. It goes through, like, towns, so that'd be kind of...
It would be a lot of crossings. So.
Town to town.
What do they use for a pass siding? Like a runaround track here? Because it looks like it's full with something.
What?
So what? Hang on, let me
Right,
get the camera
closest
back
to the
up.
station.
Closed it.
Like, it's if you're looking at the south camera, like there's something on the track that looks like they would use for the runaround track. Do they have to go all the way around the yard?
I don't know. They might.
Hey, there's people on the... What are they doing?
They like the Durango and Silverton have their way of organizing stuff so that they on a normal day will have to do very, very little switching.
What are those people going towards the shed?
I see the plow in the background.
So,
The one
like,
that looks like it's eating the boxcars.
Yeah. No,
Wait.
no.
Nom, 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 nom. It's rotary stunt plow I think. That is actually OM, that's
Also, look, it's the lava coach.
The lava coach, which one was that?
There's a lot of them.
You can see it at the
What are those people doing around
in the depot
shed?
cam.
They're taking pictures of the K-36s that are idling.
The ones that are, yeah, just smoking.
Apparently you can do... Oh, wait, no, there's like a tour guide? What?
Might
Those
be.
dynamos are loud in these cameras. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Okay.
They're
Right.
quite loud.
But what else? But...
How is the P2 project?
I myself checked in on them not long ago. They're doing pretty well.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Yeah, let's see. I don't know what specifically. I think they've got. No, don't hold me to this as I'm looking up the website now. I recall that they have the frame.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, let me see news. Burgers on the front end. Yeah, they have the. They've got the frame and they've got the wheels.
Nice.
Nice.
A
Darlington
lot further along than the
Locomotives-
Hudson project.
They're also a little bit. They've kind of stalled out a little bit because they're refurbishing their works.
Oh, okay.
They're refurbishing Darlington Works.
MUP.
Yeah, they get the largest engine in the world, and then they fix the shop.
And then they bring it in and go, oh, wait.
We need to fix the roundhouse.
God damn it, guys.
Also, UP, you already had
yeah,
a
they're-
locomotive sitting there just waiting to be
Oh,
restored.
they just turned a dynamo off, apparently.
Literally
Yeah.
sitting there in the rain.
No, 5511.
Back on.
Oh yeah, the old
That will never run.
210. They're not little, but
But yeah,
I
they
don't
got
think they're gonna
the,
bother fixing that engine.
they got the frame put together right now. They're working on the front buffer beam.
yeah. Righto.
Righto.
Righto then,
Pip pip Cheerios.
chaps.
Cheerios.
Pips. Pipsqueaks Cheerios.
Jeez.
Alright,
Okay.
but now that the train's here and I think we've covered everything here. Anything else anyone wants to
We
touch on?
foamed a little while.
What?
Oh,
We foamed a little while.
Yeah.
foam for
Oh,
a lot.
there is a coach literally called Lava.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. The lava coach.
I didn't realize that it was named Lava. I thought that was your nickname for some weird car. I'm like, I'll look at it later. Didn't realize there was actually a coach named Lava.
I just pulled up and I was like, oh, look, the lava coach. I'll remember it now because it's the flat one.
It is the
Is it?
flat one. It's not the Jackson and Sharp one.
Oh, it says the depot camera is not going to be for the public for a while. It's going to be, like, for permanently.
Bullshit.
That sucks.
Oh, well.
It is a nice camera. It would have been great if the baggage car would been, or not the baggage car, if the mail car had been moved.
Why
No.
is it even parked there?
I don't know. It seems like a weird place to put it, considering it's right in front of the platform.
Eh,
Oh, it
who
kind of
needs
looks like
the
they have,
I think
platform?
they
it looks
have
like
the two open for
they have
viewing.
stairs
Like
going into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the two are open for viewing. There are people going in and out of the reefer a minute ago.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that dynamo is loud. A little bit annoying.
The one on the north camera's really, or south camera's really loud.
Oh, it's close
I think-
to the roundhouse.
I think that's the culmination of the two Ks.
Yeah.
They've got different fittings from Pile.
Zzz.
think-
Going back to the big picture. Alright, so is everyone done with 12 inches at the foot?
See,
Yes.
Alright,
See.
we're just about right on schedule for
we're not Amtrak
this week.
What?
because we're on schedule.
This week, we have in one corner the Brooklyn Eastern District Terminal 060 locomotives, otherwise known as Strasburg Thomas.
The real
Say it 5 times fast. I dare you.
No,
Strasburg Thomas, Strasburg Thomas,
Brooklyn
Strasburg
Eastern,
Thomas,
whatever
Strasburg
it is,
Thomas, Strasburg
something.
Thomas.
Brooklyn
I
Eastern
did it,
District
bitch.
Terminal, BEDT 060 locomotives.
The Brooklyn Eastern District Terminal.
Yeah.
Brooklyn Eastern. Damn
For
it!
the record, this is Loco Base ID number 7832 for anyone who wants to follow along. And in the other corner, we have the GWR, the Great Western Railway 5700 class,
Oh, Great
From-
Western.
Britain, otherwise known as Duck.
Quack.
Passengers.
That is your name.
Quack!
Oh my god, I'm bad here.
Quack!
Quack.
It's an 060 pannier tank.
Passengers
Ah.
are dicks.
Dun, dun, dun.
But.
Give me all your money.
No.
I don't want to give you my money. Anywho,
Right.
Anywho, the stats on the pannier tanks are a little bit wonky, so... Wait, who's supporting them?
I am supporting them, and I will
Enjoy
be
your
converting them.
conversions.
anyway, the British get to go first because ladies first.
Oh!
Ooh.
Shots
That's
have
right.
been fired.
Oh, but where would they be without Britain? Where would America be?
Just
We'd
as
be in
free,
Europe.
actually.
That's where.
Okay, true. Okay, I'd have to go with
where would-
attractive effort.
Attractive
AJ?
effort.
What's the attractive effort?
Not gonna win that.
Maybe.
28,817 pounds.
Oh,
Fail.
22,515. Okay.
Jeez.
Oh.
Alright, score one for America. TJ, go ahead.
America.
Yeah,
Yeah.
where would Britain be without America? Well, they'd probably be German by now.
This is true, actually.
Okay, ready? Let's
Very
see.
true.
Factor of adhesion.
You're giving me. That is not. I do not have that stat
Hold on.
available.
How do you get that stat? That is
Oh shoot! It's
Weight on drivers
over tractive
divided
effort.
by tractive effort.
weight on drivers divided by tractive effort.
Hang on, I
Okay.
need to do this
Don't give
real
me
quick.
all the conversions today.
So it's your weight over 22k.
Where's the weight?
Wait.
Sounds like someone's rolling around a tin can on this depot cam.
Maybe they are.
Might be. They're playing kick the can. It's still 19. It's a little known fact actually. It is still 1950 out here. The calendar years start in New York, and I don't know. The state just doesn't get the memo.
Wait.
How do you have
They propagate, but they propagate really slowly.
Yeah.
Wait, what do you say again? Wiebold? Locomotive
if it's
weight
1950 in Colorado, how do you still
What?
have the internet? Or, yeah, how
Well,
do
I
you
mean,
have the
technological
I
advances.
don't. I'm actually right now. I'm yelling into a tin can with some string that's attached to this big dish we have on the roof, because dish is ancient technology.
internet?
Okay, I have it. Factor of adhesion 4.72.
Oh, and
That's
the
bad.
factor of adhesion for Thomas is
4.3.
4.3.
Ouch.
They're moving the train.
score another one for America.
Strike 2 for the Penniers.
They're moving the train on the cam. Just to let you know,
Wait, what?
if you care to watch.
I'm watching from the south cam. I don't feel like moving it around.
I think I'm gonna
All right.
fumble.
TJ, fire again.
I've doomed myself.
All right. Let's see.
Food high.
Cylinder. No, wait. No, boiler pressure.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Do you not have that?
No, it's in pound. Oh,
Pounds per square inch.
it's pounds. Yeah. Okay,
Okay,
never
That's
mind.
exactly how the American is.
Okay, it's just
Yeah.
it's confusing. Okay, 200.
180.
Mhm.
Oh,
So I
the
win
English
that one. All right, I'll be. We can continue this in a second. I have to tend to something in a
Wow.
moment. For
Okay, I can substitute in for TJ. Tag me in.
Tagged in.
Okay.
Go.
Tag team.
Let's see. What can driver diameter
My driver diameter is 46 inches.
46 inches.
And now it's time to do math.
Let me guess, it's in centimeters.
56. No, it's in feet. 56 inches.
Kevin.
Pretty big wheels.
Yeah, for a tank engine, yeah. Go again.
Okay.
It's 2 to 2.
Oh, where is it? Water capacity.
14,000, or no, not 14,000, 1,450 gallons.
Ouch, 1400.
I
Way to
win.
be those guys. BEDT.
Brooklyn Eastern District Terminal.
Yeah.
Could you have a worse name?
okay.
Come on.
Yeah, you could.
Okay.
What if?
All right, TJ, come back. You have
Yeah, it's
Tag.
your turn.
it's your turn, and you're up by 1, 3 to 2.
Take 5.
Let's go.
Round 6.
Let's see. Oh, I don't want to do that because you'll probably win because you're probably a lighter engine.
What was the one you were gonna say earlier?
I was gonna say minimum weight of rail.
No, earlier. You shouldn't have said
Yeah.
that one out loud, by the way.
I don't know what I was gonna do earlier. All right. Driver diameter.
We already did that.
We did that.
Valve.
What did he say?
Valve gear.
What is the?
Valve gear. Okay.
What is that?
Yeah.
Doge?
As in valve gear, what do you mean
Valve
by-
gear.
Like the type of valve gear.
Slide valves.
No, that's valve
No, no.
type.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Stevenson.
Okay, so nobody gets a point for that.
Nope, you get the point because on the panniers they're all in between the frames, making it extremely hard to get to.
Okay, what is
America.
You
the?
can tell I was waiting to play that
Yeah,
one.
Okay, what is the
And then
gray
TK got
area
back.
for both your engines?
No, hold on. You can give that as a style point, but
Oh.
not necessarily as a.
Yeah,
actual
'cause it's
point.
the same.
It doesn't really matter either way. But moving
Doesn't
on.
Okay.
Okay, fine.
What's the great area for both of yous?
Great area. Mine is 21.6 square feet.
15.3 square feet.
America.
Jeez.
Where did that train go on the cam? Like, it's just gone.
It
No, it's going to
went off.
Durango.
Its family needed it. Its planet needed it.
Yeah.
It's gone.
It's got a straight run. On the
No, really though, where does it go?
Yeah, I know.
don't
Where
know.
did it go?
I'll be honest, I don't know.
Someone get a map.
Off into the distance.
On the map. On the map. On the
When
map.
it into the sunset.
All right. Let's do tender lightweight, guys.
Tender,
Zero.
lightweight.
Tender. Yeah, that's
Can I
literally
give
what
him a
it's
point
called.
for that? Because these are tank engines, and yeah.
No, I was being sarcastic.
He's up to 3 points.
Wait,
Yeah.
how did I get 3 points?
Wait, how'd you get 3?
Wait,
One of
what?
them was for, what was the name?
I don't know. I
Started with
just
a K.
gave him one for the map.
Oh, I should have won then.
No, you have 3 because you had one for that and then one for...
The
can't
tender
think of the name
lightweight, and
now.
then some other stuff.
Can't think of the name now. It
I
was,
don't know, it was a bad pun, I think. Whatever, moving on.
So I have to rebuttal with something.
Yeah.
Cylinders.
what about them?
Diameter and stroke, I'm guessing.
yeah. Yeah, diameter and stroke. Yeah.
He probably doesn't have them listed as the same thing, though.
No, I have the size of the cylinder.
Yeah.
But what is
Okay,
that
yeah,
listed
yeah,
as?
this
So
is
17.5 inches by 24 inches.
17.5 by 24. Oh, America wins again.
Yay.
America.
Kevon, did
Yeah.
you?
Oh, well.
Number belt.
All right.
Wow.
I'm gonna have
Oh,
to
okay.
say, number built.
Alright, go ahead.
I wasn't whispering that to you.
Number built. Number built. How many were
863.
built,
Jesus.
TJ?
Not that many.
The answer for the record is 2.
Oh, wait.
Well,
The number built has to be more. They're both survivors?
No, hang on. Let me look.
Wow.
The road numbers were 10 and 11. There were only 2 built.
Oh, I hear the whistle of that engine.
Gonna call
And
BS
both-
on
and
that.
both of the- what does it sound like, TJ?
Jeez.
It's way off in the distance though. Like
Yeah.
it's like they felt like going to Chama Cumbres or Antonito.
It's not because if it took off to the south, that's the main line toward Durango, and there is no main line to Durango.
Safe one.
Safe one.
Save one,
Indeed.
please.
Maybe they saved one.
I
They
think
need to-
Kevon should get 2 points for that one because 2 is really, really trumped by
in
836.
63.
Well, you know,
I
think there were
feel
6
I feel bad for him,
BEDT
so
Did-
I'll give him 2. Now it's
Did-
6 to 4.
Right.
Yes.
Okay,
It's
Steam
6 to
Locomotives has lied to us.
What?
There
Is
are
it
more
6?
than 2 BEDT 060s.
Well, yeah, but are they all of this type?
are they the class
Damn it.
10?
Oh yeah, this one's built in 1919. Damn it.
Okay, let's see. What can... Oh, I could do this. When was your
God damn it,
last...
PVA.
Okay, when was... Oh, actually, no. No.
Uh,
No.
keep going.
Survivors.
Yeah, I was gonna say survivors.
Oh,
but,
How many survive? Well, 2.
100% of the class survives. A whopping 2.
Wonderful.
Versus how many panniers are left?
Many.
I'm trying...
Many.
Many.
So many that they cannibalize them for parts every now and
Preserved
again.
16.
There are a lot of them.
I believe there are some running. Yeah.
Oh, there's
But-
a lot of them.
But I'm gonna give them both a point.
Why?
Because the BEDTs have a 100% survival rate.
Okay,
True.
that's fair, but okay, sure. Can we do style points?
Yep.
Are you guys all set with stats?
Wait, no, I think I can. Hold on.
Dig yourself deeper.
No, I about died.
Let's see. What can I do? What can I do?
More weight.
Okay, wait.
Oh,
Locomotive weight.
engine weight.
Yes.
125,100 pounds.
106,400 pounds.
106,000.
No.
I'm guessing Kevon gets
yeah,
that.
106. Yeah.
So
Kevon
no,
gets
wouldn't
that.
I win that? Because heavier can pull more.
Yeah, but it's not about. It's not
It's
about.
a tank-
It's
Switcher engine.
It's a
not.
switcher
It's not about
engine.
pull more at this point. It's a small engine.
Yeah, small.
It's
That
not.
that one's up to debate. Like for the big Malays, heavier is better because they're not,
Because if you're
Plus-
running engines like that, you can afford the rail.
Wait. Yeah, weight is also not as much a concern. You know that it's going to be bad for little engines like that, especially in the case of the Panniers, where they were run.
Everywhere.
Yeah, they were run on every single little teeny
Everywhere.
tiny backwards branch line in England. You wouldn't want them to be heavy at all.
Yeah,
And-
but
and-
like if they were switching, wouldn't they want it to be able to pull more
Well,
cars?
you can pull more. You have a higher tractive effort.
That is true.
But no, TJ, you lose that one because you're heavier.
Oh darn.
In the case of a switcher, you would want to have something that's a little bit lighter.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I win anything else?
Think.
Can you?
Do you want us to go to style points?
I can't. Style point one. I don't want to dig a hole. I could ask this, but it's like I'm digging a hole.
I think I know one you can win. But I don't know exactly.
Kevon, ask the one that you're gonna ask.
Fuel capacity.
I
would
think
you-
that's an
okay.
easy.
That one we're not going to do because the BEDTs are in oil.
Yeah. We don't know.
Yeah.
We don't know.
It's
a
not-
good
You don't know the
conversion.
ratio. To
Yeah.
Okay.
We looked that up a while ago and we couldn't find it because what was the one that we were doing that came into play?
Oh, wait. Over time, the trio traded their coal bunkers, which held the 1,300 pounds of coal. So they
Okay.
originally held 1,300 pounds of coal.
Okay.
Hear the whistle again.
So how much does the pannier hold? In
7,400 pounds.
Whoa.
Jesus.
That's a big coal bunker.
Right.
Well,
Wait,
it was
wait,
a-
are you
it
sure
was a
that that's
road
coal and not water?
No,
It's
that's coal. That's coal.
Jeez.
Well, that makes sense because it was a road engine.
Yeah.
Holy tits. Okay,
Jeez.
7
Where's
to
a
7.
picture of like the coal bunker? on
7
one
to
of these
7.
things?
Okay, here we go. I guess style
Okay.
points.
Style points. I have a style point for TJ first. The Strasbourg Thomas can handle a train fairly well on its own, whereas the Panniers, they needed 4 of them to help trains up the Licky.
Well, that's the Licky.
It's the Licky, but it's a 2%. What is it, a 2?
How about a point because how about a
like
point
2.5.
because they worked on the steepest mainline grade in England?
Actually, I figured this
no.
out from the dispatcher guy,
Also-
Dan.
I've got a style.
The British grades are measured differently.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
but it's still not
2.65% is
But
not
still
a
not
lot.
very
Percent is
steep.
percent.
Because like I think he said something like American grades it's every one unit up for every like 200 units long or something like that. Whereas like the British ones like 1 unit for every like 50 or something like that. Or like every 100 units or 50 units.
No, if it's percent, it's percent. You know what percent means?
yes.
Per 100.
So,
Yep.
no.
Yeah, 2.65 is not a lot.
It's
Also-
not a lot, but it's the steepest mainline grade in England.
They
However,
turn the train around.
They worked with Big Bertha.
Oh yeah,
they
Big
did work
Bertha.
with Big Bertha. Another point for the Panniers. They
Next
were
week on
used
Locomotive Versus.
everywhere.
Everywhere.
I'm pretty
Like
sure
they were
literally,
everywhere.
London Transport is one of the companies that own this, and London Transport is essentially the our equivalent of MBTA and or New York subway system. Like they were used from anything from light goods to banking to branch lines to interurban.
you said banking. I didn't think anything
Yeah,
about
banking.
Helping.
Give me my
Okay,
money.
I have a question. I have a question which is actually stats related. When were they built?
Oh, yeah, when
Oh.
were they?
Oh, okay.
When was
Mine
the
were
last
built-
one built?
1950.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I think
They,
you win.
they were built from 1929 to 1950.
All
Oh,
right,
you win
let's-
by a lot.
Yeah.
Wow.
The BEDTs are 1906.
Jeez, that's old for such a. Well,
It
again,
is.
they didn't need.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1906.
Okay, you win by a
Thunderchicken.
lot.
Well, they built a lot.
They did build a lot of them.
They're equivalent of the K4s.
I thought the Panniers were a really old design, though. I mean, I knew that they built them really late, but I thought that was just because they had so many numbers. I thought they were like a 19th century design.
Wow.
Huh.
Yeah,
I
I
thought they
guess
were.
not.
They're
Guess
just
not
like
then.
upgrades.
Maybe it's like everything else British. It was based on a design by a design by a design by a design based on
And
a
then
design
Stevenson's
by...
rockets in there somewhere.
Yeah. It's
comes
just
the-
been based on, been based on, been based on.
Comes the Thunderchicken again.
Yeah.
Thunderchicken!
It's on the debug now.
Any more style points?
Thomas.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Duck?
BEDT.
Hey, I'll give a style
Hi,
point for
kitty.
Thomas and a style point for Duck.
Quack.
Yeah, but give one more for Thomas because it's the only operating Thomas in the U.S.
Yeah.
That's true.
And there are actual operating Thomases in England, but none of them are Panniers.
Because Thomas wasn't a Pannier.
What are you doing?
Is there an operating Duck in England?
It ain't.
Ah, yes, there is.
There's,
happened?
but they're not actually dressed up like Duck.
Yeah, they have
Oh.
a face. He has a face.
Oh, really?
Where?
Yeah.
Let me
But
see
is
this.
it Duck or is it some third-party character to avoid copyright?
I think it's Duck.
No, it's Goose.
Okay, why have they
Goose.
not? Why have they not made a Thomas Land with all like British engines?
They do.
No,
they do have Thomas.
it has a face, but it is not Duck. It's black.
Well,
What?
okay.
Black.
It's the only British engine that is black.
Well,
I think- okay, hold
on. Alright, so have we got any more? Because it looks like the Brits are going to take this one.
I can't think of any for
what's the score?
TJ.
It's 9-10.
Oh,
Let's
we
see.
gotta help the Americans then.
Steam. Age of Steam Roundhouse. Don't they have one
No.
there?
Wow.
Yeah,
It's
well,
a
we've
different
covered
class,
everything
but
about
sort of the
surviving.
same thing. Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, did we already do points for the 100% survival?
Yeah.
Yes.
Damn it!
Yes.
Did we do the stuff? Did you count the style point about the panniers having crap valve gear because it's in between the frames?
I did.
Okay. Did you include the style point about the panniers road like crap?
No, I didn't know they rode like. Well, yeah, but how well does Thomas ride?
That's,
Thomas is extremely smooth.
Our Thomas rides like crap, but it's different.
Well,
It's a
I'm-
dummy.
It's narrow gauge.
It doesn't have suspension. That's why it rides like crap, TJ. Ow. Sir, are you okay? Gung.
Thomas, do you have any? Or Thomas? Well, yeah, Thomas. Do you have any idea how Thomas runs?
I don't know. I'll look up a video and see if
It's
it's
funny
smooth.
because-
that might be because of the track.
Nope. The Brooklyn Eastern District Terminal. It's so fun to say. It can talk.
Yeah, it has animatronic gate. I forgot they added that.
It can talk.
That's so
It has a-
creepy.
It
Alright,
has an
so
animatronic
It is
gate.
creepy, but it can talk.
All right, so it's 10-10.
Uh,
Now I
And
have
Diesel 10 trumps all.
I
There
have-
we go.
I have-
Whatever it is.
one last question for you guys, stats related once again. When were you retired?
Oh.
Retired.
say that. Oh.
All right, Kevon, you can go first.
Brits at sometime in the 60s.
That's a problem.
I don't know why, but I'm rooting for the Brits on this one.
You're
Well-
really pushing it. It shows.
Wait, Kevon, when was yours retired?
Come on, Dead.
God damn it.
No, my mic
And the
was muted
Americans
'cause
would
my
better-
brother
okay.
came in. My mic was okay. One sec. I saw it. They were withdrawn. Last one,
Oh my
1966.
god.
Wow,
It's
that's
funny
late.
because early 1960s for the BEDT.
But this
So-
is mid to late.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah, but that could be considered.
No, it couldn't.
no, it's
Fairly-
not early.
No,
I'm on your side, TJ, but no, it couldn't.
Well, couldn't it just be say 1960s? So they're
Oh,
the same.
lose that point
Oh.
for you, though.
Dun, 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 dun,
God
dun.
save the Queen.
God save the Queen.
Let's see.
Save Quack. Save the Quacken.
Long live the
let's-
King. God save the Queen.
Things. Let me look up things wrong with the pannier tank.
No.
oh wow.
Thomas was so
they're
popular
dicks.
that they made a Percy style point.
But that's not.
No,
That has
no.
nothing to do with that
No.
engine.
No, style point
Percy.
for DJ.
Percy.
Also-
Americans don't fail at making Thomas because have you seen the British Thomas?
No,
renditions?
wait, no. No
That's
style point for
I'm pretty
DJ.
sure we've already gotten enough points for the fact that that it's Thomas.
I have
Yeah.
one.
All right, here's a
One.
point. Strasbourg.
No, I have a point.
Uh-oh.
The BEDT 060s are not dicks.
This is true. This is
I'll-
very true.
I'll link to the Panniers or Dicks video so everyone knows what's going on.
Inside joke.
Yeah,
Anywho, you have to count that.
I did.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
All right, it's tied
So
again.
does that make it 11-11?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is brutal.
I know.
Trying to find something for
The
you.
I
love
am
that.
too. I'm on DJ's side all of a sudden. I don't know why I gave so many points to Pannier. Oops.
British Top Gear is better.
I prefer both. I honestly,
You
I'm
can't prefer
No,
both.
he's right.
No,
British
no.
Top Gear is better.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
definitely better.
That's not
But
how
America.
preference works.
That's not how this
Oh,
works.
ooh.
What?
Okay. Let's see.
How many cars did yours pull?
We've kind of already been
Yeah.
there, done that.
track of that.
I was gonna say because the BEDT pulls 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cars.
And those are American heavyweights, yes, but
As-
it's got
as
more power.
promised.
We've been there, done that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Darn, I was trying to come up with a point.
Jesus Christ, that's oddly specific.
What?
On the Wikipedia article for the 5700 class, there's width 8 feet or 2.438400 meters.
Well, they uncoupled the first car.
Why?
Goddamn them significant figures.
Significant.
Seriously?
Oh,
Figs.
they uncoupled it to clear the crossing. Oh.
That makes sense.
I just snapped my belt.
Fatty.
Giggity.
Oops.
No, because like they on the Coomers and Toltec cam, they just uncoupled on the depot cam. They uncoupled the first car in the train to clear the crossing, and now the engine's pulling away.
Oh, okay.
My belt.
At least that's what it looks like.
Yeah, he's definitely pulling away.
Oh,
No, I
I-
meant uncoupled it to clear the crossing.
I've got one.
What?
Hang on, I think I do anyway. Let me
Who's this
check a
for?
picture. Check a picture.
Yeah, who's this for?
This would be for TJ.
Who are you working for?
Panniers do not have electric headlights.
Boo.
Oh.
Why is that for? Oh.
It's
Oh.
for TJ.
They don't effing have headlights.
They have
Yeah,
lamps.
they have those dirt. They
They're
have those
oil.
dorky
They do
little
not
lamps.
have electric headlights.
They don't have a generator. Boo.
Yes,
Yeah,
they just have
don't
those
have a
dorky
dynamo.
little-
They don't have a steam generator.
Wow. And for something built, 20 years after.
okay.
You'd
I
think.
have a style point.
All right.
Do tell.
We had multiple
Wait,
colors.
12
We weren't just black
Well,
or-
blue counts
or
too.
blue,
Yeah, blue.
but we had multiple schemes for the.
We've already
Panniers.
kind of been there because the versatility theme and the difference. We've
So
kind
it's
of already
not
been
12. It's 12 to 11, Ellis. Just so you know.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I've got a point against Kevon.
Uh-oh.
That picture.
What picture?
What's with the
This.
stack?
I don't know.
What the hell?
It
so
wants to be a
derpy.
cowboy.
I don't know. I'm leaving this be.
What the heck?
I would have.
Oh, this was sent to
I don't know
America.
why I was rooting for the
It
Brits. I
needed-
would have liked to see them win, but right now the
Isn't it-
score is 12-11 for the Americans,
I will find.
America. Yeah.
and I think it's going to stay that way.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
oh, I have a style point. The British
What?
invented Thomas.
Yeah.
No.
Wait, what?
No more Thomas, and you're not Thomas.
My name is Thomas. Style point.
No.
So it's 13-12 now.
Style point. Fish your friends, not food. We're just yelling.
Is mayonnaise
That
an
might just-
instrument?
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
Style
Both very
point.
legitimate
mayonnaise.
points for the opposing sides.
Style point. Mustard is not an instrument either.
What about horseradish?
Is horseradish an instrument?
Oh, please. No. Okay.
All right.
Gotta choose a
I
side.
think it's going to
Because
stay
I've
that way. I think we can
Okay.
move on to the
I've got a
votes
point to kill the.
They're switching this engine in on the
somewhere.
Kubernetes and Toltec. I don't know what they're
Where's
doing.
it going?
Thunderchicken.
Where's it going?
It's going into. I know.
It's going off the camera. Where's it going?
It's going onto the north camera.
Planet needs it.
Just.
Where
I
did
don't
it
think
go?
it's actually-
Don't ask the Thunder.
Oh, there it
Chicken.
is.
Don't,
Oh, there it
don't
is.
question the Thunder Chicken.
Wait, where the
Oh,
hell
I
is
thought
it?
I thought it was on that other track.
Yeah, I know. Where does that other track connect?
I thought it.
Was what
I thought it was on that last.
The other one with the other rotary snowplow.
Yeah.
I turned off the camera, so let me find it.
Oh, they're switching on
It's
to the
gonna
other
grab
track.
some
What do you-
gons.
Are they
What
going
do
to
they
the freight
do?
cars?
Where
Freight
is it?
excursion.
There it is. Hello, Thunder Chicken.
Goosh, goosh,
Lovely.
goosh, goosh.
I just turned it around.
Oh, okay. Wiebold, I found out what those are.
Found out what are.
The thing at the top. They were used during World War II to prevent fires.
Oh, okay.
So it was a spark arrestor.
Yes.
Oh, that's a nice picture.
The British during World War II invented the diamond stack as a spark arrestor, like the Americans did 60 years earlier.
On the first engine.
Actually, no. Like the Americans invented about 100 years earlier at that point.
Before the trades got to them.
Anyways,
America.
we can
Yeah.
we can
10
go
years
ahead
had vacuum brakes.
and
Tyson brakes.
okay.
Yeah.
And the BEDTs didn't.
Nope.
They didn't.
Just want to throw a
Aren't
wrench in
vacuum
it.
brakes like only a British thing?
No, they're a very universal thing
Yeah.
well,
and very important.
they're blowing the engine down.
So what is it going to be 12-12 now?
Let's call it a draw.
I had 13, I thought.
No.
Next week on Locomotive
Man,
Versus.
this is an instrument.
Oh, first one.
Jeez.
I thought you counted my name as Thomas. Come on.
No.
Come on.
Alright, 12-12. Votes.
All right. It's going to looks like it's going to be 12-12, but I'm going to root for the Panniers.
I'm gonna vote for the BEDT 060s because America
Yes.
and Thomas, and they have one of these, not the same class, but they have one of these at the Age of Steam Roundhouse.
Well, at least the Panniers got a pity point.
Yeah.
I don't know which one to vote for because I've changed sides like 5 times in this
Whose
fight.
side are you on?
I don't know.
Are you
I'm
working
the
for?
reason
you
that
working
the BEDT
for?
just lost.
Are you
just
working for the
died.
U.S. Secret Service or Her Majesty's Secret Service? Make up your mind.
Or the MI6.
MI6 because Bond.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Spectre's coming out. I want to see it. Well, it's not coming out soon, but I
That
want to
does
see
look
it.
good. However, my
Sure.
vote goes to the BEDT.
Yes!
Terminus meet up
Screw
2.
you,
We go
James
watch the
Bond.
new James Bond movie when it comes out.
Sounds good. Now, can we be done with Locomotive Versus? I know it's my fault we prolonged it, but I'm getting tired.
Okay,
Shame on you.
that's
All
what-
right. Well,
usually it's me
someone
who's getting
someone
tired.
pick up the reins. Someone pick up the reins in model railroading. Go ahead.
Uh,
Actually, Wiebold, you've got plenty to talk about from the shenanigans over at your club. And JDur, I think we'll save you for last because you've got a lot to talk about.
Got
Oh,
all the
yes.
stuff.
because I've been waiting for a month.
I don't have that much. Should I go?
Let Wiebold go. We'll sandwich you. What are they doing on the camera? They're shunting.
I know they're shunting. I didn't think we'd see that today.
Well,
There's a little red outhouse.
Road action. I didn't know those cars could move. I'll be honest.
Well, no, it looks like they're using the open air car that's there. Oh wait, that's just a regular gondola.
No, I love how like all the buildings, like they've been there for forever, and then there's just that super bright red shack.
Is that like a porta potty or something?
I don't know. I want to say it's a way car, or not a way car shack. It couldn't fit a way car in there.
Look at that old open air car.
Yeah, I know.
I think that was one of their original cars.
The thing
like
looks
when they
beat to hell.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, it's old.
Yeah, I
When they
know,
first
but
started
why are
running
they
Scenics,
pulling it
that
out?
Was their,
I know, what
that
are
was
they
their
doing with
observation car when they first started running Scenics.
Huh.
Oh, they're stopping.
Stop.
I didn't think it was white though. I thought it was red.
They're doing switching.
Anyway,
Yoda was red.
so this
It's
week at the
either
club
running
we
in reverse.
did something that we don't do often, and we just went out and played.
Welcome to every Saturday at the Providence Northern.
I know.
Oh, you just ran
So-
trains?
Yeah, we just ran trains. So we got one train out of the yard, and then the second train was having trouble, but we got it out of the yard after a few minutes. And then there was another train and another. And eventually we had about 5 trains going either direction on the main line. And then, I don't know if I told the podcast guys about this. Okay, let me start over. A truly beloved member of our club and our president, Tom Sellers, is leaving the club.
Aw.
This October.
R.I.P..
He's not dead.
He's dead to you.
He's not dead. He's moving to Missouri.
He's dead to you.
He's not dead to me. He's a great guy.
Ellis.
I'm not dying.
R.I.P. Roy.
Where are they going? Serious?
I don't know.
They're going back to Cumbres.
They're going back to Antonito with just those cars.
They're gonna push all the way there.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, it looks like
Anyway.
it's still got a full load of coal.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, Tom is leaving, and he and I were the only two that did the narrow gauge on our layout. So, with his absence, I have become the full controller of the narrow gauge.
So you're the thin controller?
Yes.
The thin and very, very tall controller.
Yeah.
I could do the thin controller, but
Yeah,
anyway,
you need the fancy top hat.
They're uncoupling.
yeah, I'll get the
observation
fancy
car.
top hat and the thin glasses. Anyway, so back to where I was. We had 5 trains running either direction on the main line, and then I was running my engine on the narrow gauge. Which the narrow gauge, because the other guy left and took all his stuff with
Completely
it,
depopulated.
it now consists of a track cleaner car, a dump car, my locomotive, and a caboose. And the caboose was something that I had just built. It's a Grant Line bobber caboose kit. That's a Colorado Southern bobber. JDur, you probably know it. It's that same one from Trains.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah, I got that in HO3. But I painted it in DNRGW boxcar red and lettered it for DNRGW because everything is DNRGW, and I just liked the look of the caboose. I didn't really care about it being Colorado
And
Southern.
considering your profile picture is Rio Grande.
Yeah, I didn't really care about it being a Colorado and Southern caboose. Additionally, Colorado and Southern decals are quite, well, they're not difficult to source. It just means that I would have to go up to Caboose to get a sheet of Colorado and Southern decals, whereas I had a sheet of Rio Grande water slides downstairs. So anyway, I got that done, got the caboose placed on the layout, and got the engine to run around with it. So everything is going great. We're all surprised. It's fantastic. We've got 5 trains and the narrow gauge running all at once. The hallway at this point, there's people walking by and looking through the open windows as they're going by, just like, what on earth is that sound? Because it's just, there's like 5 different steamers and air horns and whistles and everything
This is why I
going.
wish we had steam at the Providence Northern, but then again, we don't really share the building with anyone
I
but a
thought you had
tag sale.
Lee.
What?
Mm.
I thought you had Lee.
We do, but he's awfully.
Quiet.
A, he can be pretty quiet, and B, he can be easily overpowered by, anything else.
No, but,
By the
No.
50 diesels in staging.
yeah.
What are
But
they
Ellis,
doing?
if I come to visit, we can double head moguls.
Yay!
Ooh, Brogles.
Yeah, bro.
They uncoupled the observation car. Now
Yeah.
they're pulling back into
They
the yard.
did. I'm not sure what they're doing. They just
They're-
wanted to put it there, I guess.
They're going to shove it off the edge of something.
Gonna push it off a cliff.
Yeah.
But everything was running great, and then it all goes bad.
I was about to say, did the power go out or something?
No.
Oh.
I don't know what happened, but the layout just went mad.
Steamtown.
Yeah, all of a sudden, all of the trains we had a war bonnet passenger train that was running. I think it was the El Capitan consist. It derailed in a mountain, and
Oh no.
and person, I'm not gonna name him because it's kind of embarrassing, and he like apologized to me later about it because it was kind of
Person T to the X.
I don't know, but so all the trains are derailing and running fast and everything, and then there's this giant, there's this huge noise from under the layout in one of the underground staging yards, and at this point, because I'm the youngest and most nimble, I'm tasked with going in and sorting everything out, so I'm at this point kind of stressed out, and there's this giant crash, so I go under to see what it is, and this guy had taken his train, he's going on vacation, but he had taken his train and was running it really fast. And he's not like one of the usual suspects like Roger. I don't think he cares, but Roger usually runs at really high speeds. This guy does not. He's usually pretty typical. He must have been running really quickly because at one end of the yard are the locomotives and a boxcar. And then halfway down the yard is another boxcar. And at the yard lead is another boxcar. And the train has been strewn out for about like a scale mile. He just came around this curve and the train just flung off of the track and it like came apart at all the couplers. It hit other stuff in the yard and derailed it. There was one of the lead engine,
Mother of God,
the rear engine's tender derailed. Like every single car of this train was disconnected at least 2 feet apart from the other and everywhere. Yes.
How long was the train?
I think about 20 cars.
Jeez.
So now the engine's just
Was
sitting
Michael
there.
Bay running that train?
No, there would have
no.
been more explosions.
Yeah.
And
There wasn't any oil, it was all boxcars, but yeah, it was a long train, but he had double-heading Berks on it, so
yeah.
That's why it crashed.
the Berks wrecked everything. So I'm kind of getting, I'm getting fussy. I'm getting fussy about this. I'm like, seriously, because I have the longest arms in the club, and I'm the most nimble, the most bendy and everything, and I can't reach this yard. I don't know whose idea it was to build it here, but it is the worst placed thing ever. You can't see it, you can't get to it, you can't do
There's
anything.
not even like an access hole in a mountain or something?
No, like I'm in the access hole in the mountain right now.
Yes.
I'm in the access hole is the mountain. Imagine the mountain is like a volcano, and the inside of the volcano is just wrapped in helixes and stuff. I'm working in there when this thing happens, and it's like 30 feet. Not 30. It's like 3 yards off to the side.
It's funny because
And it's
like
just
there are
buried.
so many
Climb
things
through the
online
access
that are
hole
like,
and sit crawl around on the tabletop.
Well, no, it's not even. It's not on the table. It's underground.
aren't there
It's
like,
like,
so many
imagine-
things online that are like, don't design your layout if you can't get, like, don't design this on your layout if you can't get to it.
Yeah, well,
This was
obviously
designed
they didn't
before
read
the internet.
that.
It's
Obviously
designed
they
before
don't-
the internet.
They don't know how to read anything.
It's designed before the internet, TJ.
And common sense, apparently. But
Guys,
And
And
That was-
mono
that was
railroading
the-
magazine.
that was the original Providence Northern layout, too.
Yeah.
So imagine it's a 3-deck layout, because at this portion it is. There's the top deck, which is the main line, and then 2 staging yards, and this is the upper staging yard. So it's sandwiched between a yard and the upper deck. So it's impossible to get to. So I'm getting a little bit about this, and I set down the narrow gauge controller and turn off the
I
controller.
think anybody would be too if they were like,
Yeah, I'm tasked with
Roar.
suddenly derailing 5 trains while others are barreling down the tracks. We have no idea where they are. They're like, they could be way down on the other end of the layout, or they could be 5 feet away from slamming headlong into the other ones. So I set down my controller, turn it off and everything. I go over to start doing this, and then everybody starts screaming, and up above me I just hear this. So I pop out of the hole, and they're trying to yell. They're trying to yell over to me or something, and I think it's Roger's train, because he's infamous for running fast.
Roger,
I tell him, Roger, stop your train, because his is one that's like right in front of me.
Yeah.
And I think that it's running because it's covered partially by plywood and I can't see the wheels. I think that it's running and it's pushing against this other train that I'm trying to derail, and Roger, stop. And they're saying, no, it's your train. And I look down, and my C-19 is charging out of the tunnel down the yard lead. It fouls 2 switches, derails the caboose that it is pushing, throws the caboose to the side, and derails itself. And at this point, I'm just So it completely shut down the narrow gauge. And
You've
long
completely
story
shut down the narrow gauge. All one engine of it.
Yeah, all one engine of it, just the master kill switch for the thing.
alright, all the traffic has to stop.
All traffic halted. I think it already was. This engine's it's just like, I guess it didn't like my DNRGW lettering on the CNS caboose because it beat the crap out of that poor caboose.
Oh my god.
This was its first run with it, by the way. It was I literally put the caboose on one end of the track because it was easier to get to, and the engine was at that end too. I had to couple up, and I was bringing it back to the main yard to put it on the caboose track.
That whistle is getting tired.
Your engine's like, hey caboose, F you!
And it fells 3 switches and derails the thing and like throws it off to the side. The caboose is on its side.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, the caboose is on its side, and this engine is pushing it down the yard.
So apparently they're running around this observation car now.
Huh.
Maybe they're adding it to something?
I really don't
Are they
think
going to
so.
take it out on the next train?
And also that whistle is getting very more squeaky than it was.
Woo!
It's like now it's making
That means-
that
That means they have better boiler pressure.
yeah, it's making that I'm releasing too much steam at one point, so it's making that squeaking noise.
So then be cautious because the pops are going to go soon, and they're going to be louder than that whistle by a lot.
It's not that loud.
The pops?
No, I mean like the
The
whistle.
Boston
Like, it's not
Pops?
loud, but it's like really.
What about the puppets?
But it's just like it's like that. You know that like it's like the level above the whistle where it's just like. Eee!
Yeah.
So they're using the observation car for something?
I don't know.
I don't know.
But
A lot
no,
of the
they gotta
time, I
take
don't
it
know
over
if they
to the
do this on
shop
the
and-
cats, but at the museum sometimes we'll just switch cars around because people need the hours. They're training for engineer or whatever, and they need training in switching, so we'll just move stuff around because why not?
Yeah, I know, but if they're just moving stuff around, wouldn't they have just backed it or pushed it right back into the?
Well, maybe they're still in the process of moving it around.
Well,
That's
that's my point, TJ. Is the
Oh, maybe
reason
they're going to
it
put
might
it
be
in
a
the yard
complete
and put something
nonsensical
else
move
there?
because they're doing it just for the sake of doing it.
Giggity.
Yeah.
Maybe, we'll see.
Or unless they might be bringing it to the car shop. Maybe I don't know why.
Yeah, but it can roll. I don't know. I don't think they have any others of those that run.
Of what?
Like, that's
they just turn the
that's an
reverse
old
light on.
design of car. Those obs,
Yeah.
old design. But anyway, we got everything re-railed. I gave my engine a stern talking to about murdering caboose.
Murder!
The caboose felt thoroughly violated, although it was, it
cried
wasn't
for
damaged
hours.
too badly.
Hmm.
It had its roof broken off in a marker late, but the roof was
Ow.
Ow.
Ow, ow, ow.
Sorry.
Why are you censoring yourself?
There's
What
like
are you saying?
every other word.
sorry.
It's like in the roof, and it went,
I'm like leaning. I'm trying to find a sweet spot.
Oh my.
Anyway, everything worked out in the end. The caboose isn't dead. The engine is not hating it anymore.
Yay.
Yeah. So, just another day.
Yeah, more censorship.
But just
Anyway.
another day at the club.
Anyway, Nebula and PN.
Yeah, I haven't. Oh, you think I've been to the Nebula?
TJ?
Oh yeah, I've been to the Nebula.
I'll
No.
get back to the Nebula in a month and a little bit.
Okay.
I don't know what
Someone got hit by a train in Black Ops again.
yeah.
Cameo,
All
by
right.
Kevon's brother.
But anyways, TJ, have you seen anything cool at the PN without me?
No, not without you. I mean, oh wait,
Because I haven't been there for 2 weeks.
yeah, Dispatcher Dan was running a
Dispatcher Dan.
Well, he's a dispatcher, and his name is Dan.
The
And it-
where's your cab car guy?
Yeah, where's the cab car guy? Was running a first he was running a Metroliner,
Woo.
and then he was running a turbo train.
Oh yeah.
So that's pretty much all I
Turbo
had.
train.
So you can
He had-
continue.
Someone had an M10,000 a while back,
Nice.
and that's been on my that's been on my things to talk about list for like a month and a half. But I just never got to it.
Next week.
Yeah, maybe next week. Kevon, you did anything with model
Next,
railroading?
become the Terminus.
His mic.
He's probably muted because reasons.
Because Black Ops.
Oh my god!
No,
Get
I got
those
okay.
girls!
He's in his room. I'm making his food, but I got my brother into like Thomas and stuff. If that counts.
Yeah.
Woo!
And that's about it.
Do.
They're touching the
Smoke
back
weed
of the
every
observation
day.
cars, so I wonder what they're doing.
Giggity.
I really want to get a T1 from Broadway Limited.
Oh my god. Well, yeah,
Don't we all?
it's on sale, right? For
It's not. I just checked. It's not on sale anymore. Like one
Damn
day,
it.
really.
$1
I mean,
million.
Wiebold has that Spectrum K4 for sale.
Fingers crossed.
We're running in reverse, guys.
Oh my god,
guys.
Wait, what? I just
Not
realized
reverse, TJ.
all of Broadway Limited stuff is the same price.
Yeah, it's all $500.
Yep.
But why?
Same with
You should-
Blackstone.
Why do they all have to be?
Because they're all huge and expensive.
I know, but like, you have the K4 and then versus the T1. I think the K4 should be
Why
a little
don't-
cheaper.
For like
If
at
the-
least. Like,
have you seen what
Blackstone-
that K4 can pull?
Maybe the T1 should be more expensive.
Oh my god!
They had a demo video of it moving a train of like 5 bricks.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Oh, yeah.
I
They
remember
put
that.
bricks on flat cars.
Wait, so why would everything for Blackstone is the same price?
Same price range. And by
Oh.
price range, I mean too expensive.
Wait, how much did you get your 280 for?
430.
Nice.
And the K27, I think, right now is on temporary sale for 430, and the K28s and K36s are both on pre-order for 430.
Really?
But the 27's price is temporary; it'll jump back up, and then the 36 and 28s will jump up to I think 500 when they actually release.
Would
Oh
you get
my-
a? Would you get a
You should
K?
get Basel.
I'm saving for one right now.
That's awesome.
Wait,
I
which
think
one,
I might as well.
36
If
or
that
Basel?
doesn't,
If HON30 or 3 or whatever wasn't as expensive as it is, I would use that on my layout because it's so small.
It is
I would
great.
buy that because it's like so small compared to ON30.
Mm.
Yeah.
That and it's actually scale with the PN.
Yeah.
Yeah. Except for where would I run it on the PN?
Start lane
like-
dual gauge.
All right, branch lines now dual gauge, guys.
You gotta submit a what is that called? We have like build request forms where they go before the building committee. The construct the track committee.
I'll
and
be
the
back in
senior
a minute.
committee.
I think they're bringing it to a rip track or something. Because look, it's on the track towards the engine house.
Yeah.
So they
Maybe
might
they're
Well,
taking-
as-
maybe
as
they're
if
gonna
the
take
other
it to
one
the shop and refurbish it.
As if the
Yeah,
other
it's-
track wasn't a rip track.
yeah, rip track 2.
Hey,
Yeah,
Hey,
the
guys.
one that's
Rip
the one
track
that's like
2.
covered in weeds and
Electric Boogaloo.
You mean where the coal dump used to be? That's how it looks like, a coal dump or an ash pit or something like that.
yeah, the one covered in weeds.
That raised track, yeah.
We'll see where he goes.
hey, anyone want to buy a Inverto bath for $500? It's guaranteed delivery if you order today, November 20th.
What?
It's
What?
If
guaranteed.
you order today, you'll get it November 20th.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say because
Bullshit. No.
November 20th.
Hey, TJ, when is November 20th?
November 20th?
I thought it was November 2nd.
November 20th is on November 22nd. Just to let you know.
hmm
But anyway, so like,
Confirmed.
like I was telling Wiebold, like the one issue I have noticed with ON30, it's like it's very large for what it is,
Yeah.
which makes sense. But like,
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah. He's saying ON30 is very large for what it is.
It is very large.
when I
As
because
someone who is
judging by O scale, and then like judging it between O scale and HO scale, it's huge.
Yeah, as someone who has had ON30 in the past, yeah, it's big.
Like for my little layout, it's kind of too big.
but yeah, it's scaled right.
Yeah.
You bring it to an HO layout, you're hitting tunnels and crap.
Oh no, you don't hit tunnels with a porter and the flat cars and the caboose.
You
You
do
hit
hit overhead
Fuckers,
pipes.
Obviously.
You hit dwarf signals on the side of the track.
Oh, you hit dartboards.
No. He's speaking
Dartboards.
from experience.
You guys have any dartboards?
No, it's a PN.
Oh.
Dartboards.
I'm surprised Ellis hasn't like snuck in
Yeah, but
and
dartboards are
installed
good
just
for
one
you.
dartboard
I
somewhere.
would, but they're expensive.
That would be way too much.
Good signals are
We'll
expensive.
send you a care package that has some dartboards in it.
Also, I'm not gonna solder. I'm not gonna undo Chris's work and resolder my own work.
Just
that'd
kind of
And you'd have to like
just have the lights hooked up to a simple on and off switch.
No.
No.
Due for April Fool's joke.
That's what I'm gonna.
Like,
That's what I'm gonna attempt to do.
Yeah, they're moving the observation card to the shop. Looks like.
yeah, like I said
Yay.
earlier. Nobody
right.
believed me.
But
No, they're going to take it and crush it between that and the other engine.
squish.
Tug of war.
No, Locomotive Versus which engine
Actual
can crush the
Locomotive
observation
Versus.
card to smithereens?
But we need to get rid of it somehow.
Ooh.
I mean, you could just roll it off a mountain, but okay.
That wouldn't be fun for the guys that are riding on the back of it.
Well,
Well, they
anyways,
jump off before it
Hey,
goes
Jader.
off the
Jump
cliff.
off it.
hey Jader.
Yeah.
You've got a lot of stuff to talk about.
Oh yes, I'll save my Gmod stuff for last because I
Back.
guarantee Wiebold has some Gmod
Alright, well,
stuff.
Do
Yeah,
your
I
regular
have some too.
Do your regular stuff. We'll talk about Iron Horseman Chronicles and then finish off with Gmod.
Okay. But yeah, how I was saying that, you know, what I want to do on my layout is get some operating signals. I think I found a way to do that.
Mm-hmm.
The pressure.
Because last time I was at the hobby store, in the section where they have signals and, you know, all that little fiddly bit stuff.
All that jazz.
I saw some little model power signals that you would hook up. You'd hook up to a little on and off switch that I guess comes with it, something like that.
Yeah, or you can get toggle switches for $2 at Radio Shack.
Or you can
yeah,
get
something like that.
where the train
And then,
runs
you know,
for like a pressure.
Yeah, you can
plate.
change the light to either red or green. I don't,
Yeah.
I want to get like 2 or 3 of those and put them around.
Then you need to get.
Yeah,
then you need to just get some sensors and some programming skills.
Yeah, and I also saw some crossing signals with a little relay that I guess you put on the track, and then like it senses it. I don't know how it works, but
It might complete a circuit.
that makes sense. I saw that. I'm like, oh my god, yes! I want to get like 2 of those.
Oh my
One
God,
for the crossing by one for the crossing by the yard, and then one for the 4-track crossing I have.
You have a 4-track crossing.
2 of the tracks are the main line, lines, and then 2 of the tracks are industrial sidings.
Every single track on my layout is single track. But that's because I have O scale and ON30.
Yeah, O scale is big.
Yeah.
Oh, scale is pretty big.
Like I was saying, like if I already hadn't gone for the wheel slip.
There's Thunderchicken.
Yeah, Thunderchicken had some wheel slip off camera, but if I hadn't gone for O scale already, I probably would be going HO and HON3 or HON3.
Yeah.
HON3, have fun.
Just because it'd be like way easier and way smaller, and it'd look like a much bigger layout than it is.
Yeah, and it'd be easier to run at the Providence Northern. You wouldn't be hitting signals and stuff.
And I
Yeah,
have
but then you need another gauge of track.
yeah, we'd have to
Careful.
install dual gauge.
You need a third rail.
Just put one of the main
It's funny,
lines.
because
just
Ray
lay one
Schofield
dual gauge
would not
main line
care
around the
at all.
entire layout.
Wait, where the hell did they go?
Ray Schofield would.
Where'd they park the
They're off
car?
Where did they put it?
Oh,
I don't know.
What the hell?
They
If
dropped
only
it off
this
the
was one of the
So I put
Japanese
it
cameras
between
where you
the
could
two
spin it
cameras'
around.
fields of view.
What? Why?
They dropped it off the face of the earth.
I'm confused.
Like, my best guess at this point is somebody needed hours for training, and they're just doing it for the heck of it.
I guess
Let's see if
That
it's on the
makes
depot
sense.
cam. Yeah, no, it's not on
Yeah.
the depot cam.
it's gone.
I know.
It's like right in between the 2 cameras.
Let's get some
It's
long
in a
overlap.
different dimension.
But yeah, one of the
Did you hear that
industrial
wheel slip,
sightings
though,
leads to a what?
The Thunderchicken was like backing up or doing something off camera, and then all of a sudden you just heard.
That was,
Right.
was that? I think it was Wiebold.
Huh?
Me.
You going?
But that was me.
I don't think so.
He's demonstrating what Thunderchicken.
Right, yeah. One of the I don't know, my phone's not cooperating, so I can't put
Hang on, it's backing down the same track. If it comes out the other side without the car, we know it's magic.
Thunderchicken.
Hey, there's something in the bushes.
Wizard, the movie.
There's something in the bushes. It's a car.
It's
No,
Shia
it's like a
LaBeouf.
I don't know.
It's a mountain lion.
Shia LaBeouf.
no,
Shia
I don't know.
Quiet.
No, it's a mouse.
do it.
You're running for your life from Shia LaBeouf.
Strangling superstar
He
Shia
just comes
LaBeouf.
running through the yard.
Alright, I'm waiting to see if he comes out the other side.
Hollywood
I don't know, he
superstar
stopped.
Shia
I'll keep talking.
You stopped, so I'm
But-
at a coupled on.
But one of the sightings I have leads to a
Oh! No,
Oh,
he's
no.
not.
freight house.
Here it comes. Where the hell did it go?
Must be another
Wait, hang on.
trend.
Maybe it's coupled to the front of the engine.
That needs to
How
be
would they have done that?
Person told took his magic.
Impossible.
What?
What?
There's got to be another track over there that we don't know about.
There does have to be
Because
another track.
Jesus
There has to
Christ,
be
what the hell
They're
just
both
happened?
I'll look on Google Maps when we're done. See if there's a.
Yeah,
I'll
see
look
if
at
there's
it now.
a track there.
yeah.
Yeah, look at it now.
All right.
Well, somebody go look. I have stuff,
Jader,
but-
continue.
Right.
Jesus Christ.
One of the industrial sightings I have leads to a freight house that is scratch built. Still need to paint it and all that.
Oh, you know what? I have the pictures you sent me.
Oh yeah, sweet. Can you show those?
Radical.
Yeah, let's see if I can find them.
Yeah. Oh, they're going into the shed.
They're going in reverse.
Bye. Good night.
Look how much
Thunderchicken.
smaller that engine is compared to the
Yeah,
K36.
I know.
It's adorable.
Thunderchicken is little.
It's like, hello.
Thunderchicken's just a
Chicken
little guy
Little on
compared to the others.
steroids.
Ride never ends.
What'd you do with that boxcar?
Right.
I killed it.
But Uncle,
And then
you
I want to
said-
say 2 weeks ago now, I found one on eBay for a decent price. Decided to snag it. I got a Tyco operating coal unloader hopper thing
Yay.
without the coal. The set was literally complete except for the coal that I would unload with it.
What?
So I'm like, God damn it, eBay, you lied to me.
You lied to me.
Wow.
You didn't know the carrots are good for your eyesight? You lied to me.
You lied to me.
But yeah, so a couple days after I got it, went to the hobby store, got
Hey, it's
got some coal, some. Yeah,
Is it,
I got
like,
got the
do they
coal
have-
for it. The
Wait, they
switch
still
for
sold that?
one of the industrial sightings that's going to
There's a
have a grain
cat.
elevator on it. What?
There was a cat on the corner of the camera by the yard.
yeah.
Mm,
Alright, here are Jader's layout pictures.
yeah. I got some grass. I got some trees. Ballasting part 1. Do you have the pictures
Lots
of that, Els?
and lots and lots of cardboard.
Yes. It's quite brown. But
Yeah.
do you have the pictures that have the ballasting?
I don't think so. I think these pictures might be too old for that.
Damn.
You know,
Okay,
there's
so...
there's the Southern Mogul and the Union
Gator,
Pacific
are you
and
done?
there's Vanessa. Whoops.
No.
And there's Vanessa. Whoops.
Am I done? No.
What pictures are you showing?
The ones on my layout. That I,
No.
Well,
Skype.
No,
I
there's
sent the
Vanessa.
pictures that are on
Oops.
my phone right now, but it doesn't want to cooperate.
That's
yeah,
it.
whatever.
Goddamn it,
It'd
Apple.
be a pain for me to receive, anyways.
Receive.
I got a schoolhouse kit, or not kit, but built it. Yeah. That's about it. Gary.
I built it. Jenny, I built it.
Alright, that's it. Can I go?
What are you going?
Model railroading.
Alright,
Yeah, go ahead, I guess.
It's not a lot, but
Okay,
so-
good, yeah.
real quick.
Yep.
It looks like, did the engine come on screen very briefly and then back off again before it came up to the water tower?
no.
I don't know.
It went
That's
like
toxic.
it was on the north camera. It was pushing the car. It disappeared, and then there was some wheel slip, and then it was gone. And then it was gone for a while. But
There's-
it came back.
There
And
is a track. There is a track that goes off. It essentially, the switch for it would, if you're looking at the north camera,
Yeah.
the switch to get off on it is right off screen.
So they must have stuffed it there.
Yeah, which it leads to a little bit of a backyard.
Did they work on stuff in that backyard, or?
I doubt it. It looks like a place. In all honesty, it looks like where stuff goes to die.
Unsurprising, then.
There's just piles of junk everywhere.
Junk.
Well, that's that. Alright, well, for a minute, let's take it aside and talk about the Iron Horseman Chronicles.
No, I was going to talk about.
Oh, I thought you had to go.
No,
You just got called away by your mom.
no. She just told me we're not having dinner.
Oh, okay,
But,
go.
Um.
Go real quick.
So I have installed 2 more brackets on my layout. I know, progress.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. And so I have the whole left wall, or actually no, I don't, because I have to build the other part of it.
So I have the whole top part of the narrow gauge done on the left wall of the layout, but it's not to the. It didn't come down as far as I wanted it to, so it's really high up still. It's probably only like a foot, it's probably only like a foot and a half below the standard gauge, whereas I wanted it like a whole like 2 or 3 feet below it. So that didn't work unless I wanted to have an undrivable grade. But
Wow.
and then there's going to be a long flat section after the grade on the center wall as you walk in, and that's going to be like a yard and a station and an engine house for the narrow gauge. And that's actually going to be scenic, I hope. And then there's going to be like a switch before you go up the grade. So you could choose to go up the grade to the standard gauge, or you could go down to there's going to be like a marina. So I'm going to put it's going to go down the left wall and be on the back wall as you enter the room. And there's going to be like a dock with
Oh,
water. Dock!
Good luck building the water.
Actually, it's not that hard. I've looked it up online.
You should make it a working fountain.
Make sure you do the resin right so it doesn't stay sticky.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's good. That'd be good to do.
Yeah.
Or is it
No, I'm
still
probably gonna do
sticky
it.
after
I'm probably
20
gonna make
years?
it. After 20 years, it's still sticky.
It is.
Uphill both ways.
What I miss?
Sticky resin.
Sticky.
Aloha
Yeah.
snack bar.
Oh yeah,
Sticky,
oh yeah,
sticky.
Gmod.
No. So yeah, I'm probably gonna do it like the PN did it, where it's gonna be like something, and then there's gonna be like probably not barely an inch of water, but it's gonna be painted like a really deep blue on like the board that it's gonna be supported by.
And it black.
So black or dark blue, so it looks like it's deep. And then I'm probably just gonna put a boat.
Just put.
Yay.
And there's gonna be no turntables, no Y, and that's not because I like running in reverse.
Well,
It's because it's because A, I have no room for a Y,
NCA.
and B, I have no room for a turntable, and I don't know how to wire a turntable. So.
Carefully.
You just get a
Just
crank
get-
turntable.
Yeah,
Yeah, like my
you can get
Atlas
an
one.
Armstrong turntable.
But I'd still need to power all the other
Yeah.
tracks, so...
Get the
Mhm.
Armstrong turntable.
Or,
But so
you
that-
can just use the 5-finger turntable.
Yeah.
I think, huh?
But you'd prefer to run in reverse.
Yeah!
Alright.
Jeez.
Anyways,
And- Radio control is a possibility that I'm thinking about.
oh, okay.
Aye.
Have fun.
Okay.
Why?
Because I don't
Because
know
it's
how to...
because the shelves are high.
Yeah, because A, the shelves are high. B, I don't like to wire track. And
Well,
C,
that's
I don't...
not that's
What?
Do you understand how power works?
It depends. It depends.
No,
the reason I ask is if you did, like, there was an article on Model Railroader recently. A new thing is people are putting batteries on board the
Yeah.
train and having all the track just be dead.
Exactly, that's
Oh,
that's
okay.
what
So
it
that
is.
way, that way, wires and stuff don't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It actually has a lot of advantages and a few disadvantages that'll probably be solved in time,
Like what?
If we get better
like
batteries.
battery life.
Yeah, like battery life.
Well, yeah, there's also...
Basically, battery life and
life-
size is the only big limiting one. It's the same thing with putting cameras on trains.
For
Come on, Tesla.
Actually-
Make us some nice batteries.
For ON30, there are actually a lot of people that do it.
Oh, that's genius! You know, you
Well-
can have the roundhouse be like the charging station.
Yeah.
You
Well,
park in the
people-
roundhouse and back in, and it.
Like
The best-
people have put like little tenders that carry like logs or something, like on the
Yeah.
042s, and put like a little rear, like a backing light, and it's not a real working backing light. But if you open it up, or like a water hatch, and you open it up, that's where you plug it in.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, the best one I've seen was it was a guy he does a Civil War layout with 440s,
Yeah.
and he has it so that the rails, like on straight tracks, because those are really easy to wire up pre-existing, it charges. But
Yeah.
when you go into something more complicated, like a switch or a yard or something where the switches are really weird,
Uh-huh.
it goes to battery power.
Oh, that's cool.
That's
yeah,
great.
so you kind of get the advantage of both, where, yeah, you have to do some wiring for the track, but it's all the simple stuff. You're not doing, like, auto-reversing loops and dual pull, do throw switches.
Yeah, exactly. And, like, the guy that is very into ON30 at our club, he was talking to me about it. And I was saying, like, oh, yeah, the only reason why I wouldn't do it is because I have sound in the engine now, and I wouldn't want to lose the sound. But they actually made it for ON30 engines that they're small enough yet big enough to fit in an engine like an 042 with a little tender, and still support sound, which is good.
Yeah. ON30 is a very different boat from HO13, unfortunately. I've never really considered it very heavily because of, well, size matters.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's going to be like a small little, like, branch of a branch line. So, like, it's pretty much like a 2-foot gauge in ON30. That's pretty much what I'm basing it off of. Because I have an SR&RL caboose, and I'm probably going to end up getting a Forney at one point. That's the point. And I'm probably just going to get SR&RL stock, so.
What about TT scale? There's always that.
Don't even mention TT.
Jeez.
Right,
I mean, you could build a
Here,
really
give me a minute.
Oh my god! Ow, stop it!
Why?
Ow!
I apologize to the viewers.
Give me a minute while I destroy your audio. Oh my god. He, like, muted his mic, and oh my god.
He didn't mute his mic, he just put it down.
Give me a minute.
Jesus
Wait.
Christ.
Wait, TJ, did you guys do your Gmod stuff already?
Nope.
No. Do
I had to talk
Gmod
about
when he
my
gets back,
model.
because he has to talk about my car.
Oh yeah, the Cadillac.
I got it one piece at a time.
Alright,
But
I'm
first,
Horseman.
if we don't have any
Sure.
other actual model railroading stuff to talk about,
neither do I.
yeah,
I don't either.
then it'd be prudent to do a little bit of housekeeping from the Iron Horseman Chronicles front. And so we just put out episode 4, and by we, which was produced in under 24 hours.
Yeah.
Because I got home and of course, 24 hours of work, approximately, because I slept when I got home. I get home at 3 a.m. on Friday, and it has to be out by 5 p.m. on Saturday.
Yeah.
Wait, why 5 p.m.?
Because that's just when the release time is. And even then it was late. And I didn't even have all the vocals on hand at that moment. You know, there were a lot of hurdles, like, we had TBA's troubles, but at least I got his vocals. I had everyone else's handy except for Achilles.
Well, Achilles is a pleb.
Wow. So, I come home and find out that Achilles has left for Vegas, and his computer's off, and I can't download the file. And we message him, and his solution is to call his grandmother to turn on his computer, and then I can finally download the files. And
Hello.
We lost a lot of time waiting. I lost a lot of time waiting for those audio files, and I needed them for the first scene. I couldn't even start production without them.
Grandma, turn on my computer! What? How do I do that?
But
Press any key to begin. Where's the any key?
there isn't any.
It's telling me that I need to log in. I don't see a logbook anywhere.
But when I finally got
there go
those,
all the elderly
when I
viewers.
finally got those,
How would they know how to click on the video?
Josh.
when I finally got those files, I was able to start putting the audio bits together and bringing in the music and the sound effects and everything like that. Pulled a lot from past episodes. Was finally able to use one of my favorite themes that I got to select, which was Bell's theme, and it's Twisted from Incompetech. And well, honestly, the episode came out a lot better than I expected it to.
Oh yeah.
Because
It did come out really well.
I put it together in such a short amount of time, and the whole time I'm saying to myself, "This is so sloppy. This is so sloppy. I can't redo takes." I left the switch markers on for this scene. I left my mouse cursor over the engine for this scene. It says, I can turn off my mouse cursor, but it'll still say it'll say hold control and right click, this, that, the other. I couldn't find a good ending or a good block for closing the coal dumper, so I used a brick wall.
I noticed
you
that
can-
one.
Yeah.
Shush.
Oh, it was great. It worked. It worked great.
I would have found something better, but I was just like, wall. Give me a wall. I need a wall. I was running down on time at that point. I had like half an hour left.
Ooh.
And I just put the brick wall up. And I would have gotten some better scenes, but I left the wall there when I shouldn't have, and then I let the thing turn over on me because I wasn't paying attention to it. I was trying to sort out some vocals. And I don't know, that whole thing, especially towards the end, I was scrambling. Completely scrambling to get that thing out. But hey, I got it out. I just don't ever want to do that again.
Great. It's great.
Unfortunately, this week, I am in a similar amount of trouble as I was last week. I'm not going on vacation, but I have, like, 1/10 of the vocals. So, I
Is
need to...
Dan in this episode?
I need to get some of the most elusive of our voice actors because they are adults and they have actual schedules and lives.
They went the way of the dodo.
Wow.
That wasn't a dig on you, JDur, but you can take it all you
the
like.
episode to come out. It'll be
Jeez.
bellissima.
Yeah, so we've got this upcoming episode. We go somewhere we haven't really been before.
No spoilers.
No spoilers. But
Okay.
we have some returning characters, we have some new characters, and we have a pretty interesting pair who will be getting their own episode later in the season.
Yes,
But-
dear.
We'll all meet them. That isn't.
The Diesel!
So Diesel. There's lots of talk about Steam and Diesel and Boston.
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 Not once do we
Monster.
use the word steamy because that word needs to die.
Steamy.
Yes.
That's a thing.
It is a
Yeah,
thing,
Thomas.
and that word needs to die a long and painful death.
Steamy.
Jesus Christ, TJ.
Wait,
Right.
which steamy? Like steamy like Thomas? Or
I'm pretty sure that's what he's talking about.
I'm pretty sure
Yes.
there's only one way to spell steamy.
no, there's two.
Fortunately, though,
Oh, there's several.
all that set is finally done.
Woo.
So,
Yeah.
and on that note, we do have a lot more set to work on.
Yeah.
That I don't have to build. Yay.
Trains.
That you don't have to build yet. Trust me, it'll be coming back to you. Wiebold signed up to do the Gorge, but he didn't sign up to do the rest of the Mountain Division.
I don't want to.
I could take a look at it if I could get it to work.
Yeah, that too. So you've got a handful of episodes before we need to deal with the Eastern region, but first we need to write the branch line episode featuring TJ's characters, and
No
it's
spoilers.
basically Strasbourg.
Basically. Except a little more, not
A
organized.
little more Russian.
I've been working on the railroad.
I've been working on.
But
That's a teaser.
speaking of you guys working on railroads, how's Gmod been? I hear I have a car that I need to go and download.
You do have a car. I've built a high railing Cadillac.
You did?
I got it
Yes.
one piece at a time.
Is that what you've been working on? Like, because all the time, like in the mornings or something, we'll be in a call, or like in the afternoon, mid-afternoon, we'll be in a call.
And we'll
No,
just see
listen,
Wiebold is going on Gmod.
Yeah, I was gonna say like why will 4449 is in Gmod, and we're like,
No, I finished it a while
you
ago.
finished
What
the
I've been working on recently is a streamlined Mikado and L132-2882, a pair of SD40-2s, as well as an
Which are quite
SW1500.
wow,
Jesus Christ, that's like Milky Speed right there.
I
List all those off.
And I'm
I
finished
built
with two
locos
of
at Milky
those.
Speed.
Yeah.
I finished 2 locos today, actually.
By the way, is it
Did you use
possible?
precision?
Wiebold,
Yes and no.
is it possible to stream music into the game and not
Yes.
make it sound terrible?
Yes.
Good, because I want to put a sound system in the Cadillac.
there's a radio thing.
Yes. Yeah, PlayX. You might have to be mod to use it, but then in that case I could put it in for you.
All right, it should just play Johnny Cash.
I doubt it because people always have like the PlayX video one. always on.
Yeah, but
Blue
it's usually mods are respected that have it out, and they usually use it for building.
Well, we'll see how.
There was the one car though. Somebody put it inside a cinema coach.
Cinema coach.
Yeah, they're watching train accident compilations on a moving train. I'm like, this is
like
slightly messed up.
That's great.
It's not really morbid, but same sort of principle.
But
It's like watching motorcycle accidents while on a motorcycle rally.
Yeah.
Gus always talks about watching air disasters on an
Yeah,
airline
watch-
flight.
Yeah, watching like airplane. I
Oh,
just
no,
love
I-
plane crashes.
I do that every time before I watch a plane. I'm like, okay, gotta watch a crash investigation video so I know if something happens, I can let them know.
This is how you're gonna figure it out.
Yeah, this was one. There was one night a while ago that I just like all of a sudden started watching like these like disaster videos
Those are
of
the
like
best.
buildings.
Those are the best.
Building collapsing.
My mom's friend got me a book called Why Buildings Fall Down.
And it was like this one where they were like, they cut corners on a stadium made out of wood. It was like one of the first like dome stadiums.
Yeah.
And like they forgot in quotes to put some screws in like the bracing in the middle of the stadium.
Oh, I think I know this one
Nice.
too.
Like the wood shifted a little bit, and then all of a sudden the whole roof of the stadium just collapsed.
ooh,
Ew.
It's in like some weird town, but it was like one of the first domed stadiums,
Good
and they made it out of wood.
Well, then.
dome scoped. But yeah, Gmod train building. And as well as TJ and Wiebold.
You've been making some cool stuff I hear as well.
Yeah, I've done a lot in the past month
Hmm.
since I've last talked about any of this. Like a month or so ago, I got back into Gmod. First, I had just regular thruster power. Then Milky showed me how to use wire thrusters. Then I learned how to E2. And then just a couple days ago, I learned how to use realistic loco control.
Hmm.
It's kind of a pain to... Well, no, it's not even a pain to set up. The multiple unit, though, is kind of a... Yeah,
Kludge.
kind of yeah, it's kind of a pain.
Yeah.
But
I
at
don't
least
even
you have,
use RLC.
but at least nobody's almost gotten kicked off the server as of late.
Why? Who almost got kicked off of the server?
You?
I'm just referencing when Wiebold joined FCN.
I made a smart alecky comment and made it at the wrong people.
Yeah,
Okay, tell us the story.
You were there for this.
yeah.
When was this?
FCNN had been password protected for a while. For those of you who don't know, FCNN is the very nice server, whereas Fightbear is the bad server.
Well, I mean...
Well,
there's a-
if you read the thing next to where it says Fight Bear on the server description, you could understand.
It
I can't-
sucks.
I can't say it on here, but like the thing is.
Only reason... I was on Fightbear a couple days ago. Only reason is because they were on that Model Train 5.
Oh, they were on Model Train 5.
And then I got
Yeah.
stuck in a tunnel, so I just gave up.
There once was an engine attached to a train, afraid of a few drops of rain. Went into a
No.
tunnel, went up to his funnel, and wouldn't come out again. Anyway, I went on to FCNN because it had been locked for a while, and I had been forced to go on Fightbear. So I went on FCNN, and I'm like, oh, good God, it's nice to be off of the stupid FCNN server, and I said FCNN instead of Fightbear. So I insulted the server I had just gotten on, and I was like, oh, wait, no. And they were like, you were so close to getting kicked there.
Friggin' autocorrect.
You were so close.
But things have been kind of interesting on that server with admins and super noobs.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
super noobs.
And one of the admins being a super noob.
Yes. Wildwood, you can talk about the admin super noob, but I'll talk about the super noob. But I want to say a week ago, this guy came on, squeaker, classic noob. Started driving around
Squeaky,
a monster
10
truck.
years old.
What?
Squeaky, 10 years old, doesn't know how
Yeah.
to build anything, plays too much TTT.
TTT.
GTT.
Yeah, it's the only reason people know about Gary's mod. Nobody plays it for the sandbox, everybody plays it for
Oh,
TTT.
Trouble in Terrorist Town.
Well, there's
Yeah.
murder.
And
Murder's
prop hunt.
pretty fun.
Yeah,
Everybody
plays
prop hunt.
hunt,
Everybody uses it for prop hunt, TTT, and murder. Nobody actually plays sandbox anymore.
Well, there's us.
There's us, but nobody gets the game to play sandbox anymore. It's no longer a game of sandbox. It's now known for TTT and prop hunt and everything.
But
You know,
yeah.
people don't get it to play sandbox.
Yeah.
Anyway, this guy got on, started driving around a monster truck, and everyone's like, "Dude, this is a train server. Build a train." And it's like, okay, so anyone who's played Gmod will probably know the like the built-in Russian train prop things that are just god awful. They have wheels, but they don't do anything. They don't even like
The wheels don't turn and they don't stay on the track.
What is this?
The Russian train thing, the prop.
Yeah, they're so bad. But I guess he didn't have magnet train pack or anything, so he took that and put like I think 3 just giant thrusters on it. Choo choo, just goes flying and just starts flying around the gorge pretty much.
That sounds great. I want to do that. I want to put some hover balls on it and just like. Zoom. I must go now. My people need me.
Yeah.
I'm sure if I ever
one
went
of
on one
only
of those
many
servers again,
noobs I've seen on there. Wiebold.
What?
The super noob. He's one of many noobs I've seen on there.
Oh jeez, there are so many idiots on that server.
Oh yeah.
They all go to Fight Bear and goof around for a while and hear that there's another server called FCN that's like Fight Bear. And what they don't realize is the best stuff that's built on Fight Bear is made by people who are admins and regulars on FCNN. Mm-hmm. And then the people that join Fight Bear and build stuff on Fight Bear, their stuff just isn't good. It's all like, it's. I mean, I don't mean this in offense to you, Ellis, but you've got to understand, it's like stuff that you'd build, and you've only spent a day in the game.
Well, yeah.
You haven't spent...
I know you don't mean that as offense to me. It's just like I cobbled
it's
together.
It's just a fact of it. They build the stuff, and they're selling it as like this most perfect thing ever, and it's a truck with a seat welded to it.
Okay, I'm sorry, but now I'm offended.
Well, not even that. I mean,
Wait,
the
Ellis,
lead thing I'll admit was pretty impressive because that was weird how you did the axles, but it was very clever.
I don't even know how you do axles. Like,
it's weird to do them, but they're a little bit easier to do than what you were doing.
Yeah, I had no idea how to do it, so I just sort of like, well, I can kludge around this.
Yeah,
it's been a very, very long time since I've opened Gmod or tried to build anything.
Yeah.
Come on, come join us.
If I did, I'd just go back to screwing around with Stargates because that was my
thing.
No, go on FCN and drive around
Gmod
the Pitmobile.
is currently the best Stargate simulator I've ever seen, and that's
when the Carter pack decides to work.
It generally does work. It just crashes a lot. It works once you set it up properly because the Carter add-on pack has a couple of odd quirks before it starts to work. But no, it's funny because it's really saying something that it's the best Stargate anything I've seen, in terms of a game. They should definitely do more with that. I wish they could,
Gmod 16?
Anyone?
Please?
No? What?
Please.
No.
But yeah, FCN newbie admins. Wiebold.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I won't kick that can of worms, but
okay.
Yeah, I've also been building in Gmod.
Yeah, what'd you build?
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah, what'd you build?
Called out.
I'm not saying it to call out. I'm saying, hey, what'd you build?
Hey, loser, what'd you build?
Well, I mean,
Let me find the picture.
you said it, not me.
No, I built a while ago. I figured out how to build steam driver gear or valve gear.
I still need to do that.
But I still haven't.
Learn how to use precision first.
I've learned.
I still haven't finished the other side. I did one side, and I tried to mirror it, and that didn't work. So now I have to just follow the tutorial again, but I'm too lazy to do it. So then I tried to build a 1 gauge Davenport switcher, which if you don't know what 1 gauge is, it's like a
It's 2-foot gauge.
Yeah, it's pretty much 2-foot gauge. But so I had one almost built, like the body of one almost built, and it was looking so good, in my opinion. And
wow,
I moved one of the things wrong. Like I fizz gunned one of the pieces, and the whole thing just went up in flames. Like it just like parts went everywhere. Like
Yeah.
and it was, like,
Everywhere.
like it was making that noise when you misweld something, and then there was like a big puff of smoke, and it was all in a ball, and so I had to start
Jeez.
over, and then it looked
Engine
like
disappeared. Where'd it go?
poop, and then
Just like the
it looked
observation car.
it looked like poop, so I had to redo it, and now I'm building a Reading and Northern's SW8. I'm building a pair of them to pull coal. So
So sweet.
Well,
But TJ, hang on, TJ. I'll talk about this real quick. But a couple weeks ago, when I first learned how to use E2, I taught TJ, and we made a Bud car. Except we wired it wrong, and as soon as he sat down in the seat, it just took off.
Yeah.
Wait, is TJ still TJ?
DJ's dead.
And he's dead.
R.I.P.
TJ's dead.
Hi, TJ.
But yeah, we got it all wired up. I thought it worked, but didn't. So got in, it just took off and derailed like the back half of somebody's train. So derailed the back half of somebody's train, and kept going, fell into a river, and then we just removed it and kind of just left the server for the day.
Ow.
Yeah.
You guys have been having plenty of fun, it seems.
I've been building some diesels. I put
I
pictures
was
of my two most recent creations in the chat.
I was having a lot of fun in Gmod, but then it didn't save a freaking dupe, and I gave up.
Yeah, advanced dupe ticks me off.
Yeah.
Or just the
it's-
servers crashing every once in a while.
Because somebody's, everyone's just building something, and then someone comes in and spawns like a.
I'm going to spawn like
They spawn their 500 prop ragdoll weld-ridden thing that's not even a train, and that sucks.
Yeah.
But yeah, wait, Alice, can you put up the pictures of
I
my?
did. I did. They were
Yeah.
good.
Running
Nice.
out of descriptive words.
Hmm.
Let me see if I can find a picture of my engine.
Piece of dookie.
Hang on,
I
the
probably
rear
have a
grams.
picture of the pay streak somewhere.
I know I have it on Steam. Let me see if I can. Oh boy.
Wait, well, do you want to picture the your Rio Grande diesels?
Do you have one?
Yes.
Okay, sure.
Here's my.
I'm gonna ride around in style. I'm gonna drive everybody wild. 'Cause I've got the only one there is around.
There it is.
All three headlights work. These are mine? Oh, okay, these
Yes.
are mine. These are the two that I've built recently.
Yes.
5382 and 5385.
Oh, wow.
Quite nice.
See if I can find my pay streak picture. Oh boy.
The D. Where's the pay streak?
And I also built.
Here we go. I've got.
I rebuilt this today to have RLC and be run better. The Southern Green GP9.
Wait, you made the Rio Grande engine?
Wiebold made the Rio Grande, but I made the Southern GP7 there, the green one, GP9, the 3170.
Also, I think that page will also give you access to the Cadillac picture too.
Ooh,
Oh yeah. Okay, hold on.
I
Let me
haven't
see.
seen
Let me
the
see.
Cadillac.
Fine.
See me
Cadillac?
rolling.
No, it's
And there's Claire freaking out in the chat.
doom doom doom.
What else is
doom,
new?
doom, 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 doom.
You know what's surprisingly good?
Oh,
Old-fashioned
Real.
donuts from Dunkin' Donuts.
I got it one piece at a time, and didn't cost
Oh,
me
why
a
vote?
dime.
You're 486. Holy crap, it's huge.
Pay streak accident.
gosh.
Oh, so we're.
Oh,
so you
geez,
guys want
what
to
happened
rate
here?
episode 6?
Oh, you hit
Around a
that
blind
shed.
corner and hit doors.
I hate that place.
Riders
I
on
hate
the
it too.
storm.
This is for anyone who doesn't know the map. So a lot of
Oh
people
my
who are
god.
watching. The main line here, it by default sits to a branch line, and that branch line just happens to go around a blind corner and straight into those giant steel blast doors that you see.
Oh yeah, I know
So I was
that.
bringing
blind-
the train around that corner at about 50 miles an hour and just slammed headlong into the doors.
Riders
that
on
Cadillac
the
looks
storm.
awesome.
I love
Thanks.
the Cadillac.
You see.
Unfortunately-
For a minute when you said
unfortunately,
high railer,
It does not have one on the left and two on the right,
Nah.
or only one tail fin.
Thing is, though, well, when you said high rail, I thought it was.
I just scrolled down
had
to
high rail wheels, but
I scrolled
no.
down to my first narrow gauge speeder.
Oh, hush up.
It's great. I love it. It's like the Pimp Mobile.
Oh, I
I
love
was
that.
like figuring out, is this the gauge for narrow gauge? This is before they had pre-made 1-gauge wheels.
What is this? What is this Rio Grand Freight?
That's my K36 running with a boxcar and a tank car and a caboose.
That's awesome.
Thanks.
That's so
Only
cool.
if only Sunset Gulch had some one gauge in there.
I thought it used to have 1 gauge. I swear.
It did. In a very early version of it, it did, but then Mag got rid of it because Mag is 1-gauge Hitler.
Oh,
Didn't you invent the 1 gauge?
No,
Then why is it called Magnum's 1 gauge?
I don't know.
Because he said,
I don't know. Cuz. Anyways, is that all?
Yeah.
I think so.
We got any
That's all I've got.
housekeeping? I don't think we have any housekeeping.
Housekeeping.
Oh, wait. What do you guys want us to do for our next speed build?
Oh, that's
"Oh, yeah,
right.
speed-
We need
Oh,
to
yeah,
talk
people
about
think
that
this-
real quick. Hold on, let me get out the doc because I have
We have
the
a doc?
I have the results from the last one, which we can talk about. Guys, go ahead and give a briefing while I find this thing.
I'll say.
Okay,
Okay,
so-
so JDur and I had the idea to do because Milky had built a route in 1 hour.
Wait,
And
no.
Kevon, JDur, and I had the idea.
Let's just say
because-
there was the idea.
There was an
The Iron
idea.
Horseman Inc.
Milky
had
gave
the
us
idea.
the idea.
Milky built a route in 1 hour, and we're like, because we didn't know at first, so we're like, oh, that stinks. He's like, oh, what do we want me to do? I built it in 1 hour. And so a few of us were like, that's a great idea.
No, it was.
So-
I can more easily imagine it was a pissing contest of. Oh, I could definitely build a better route in 1 hour than that.
I can see that as well.
It definitely
No.
There's no I can build a better route
Yeah,
in 1
that's
hour.
really surprising that it wasn't.
It wasn't like that. We were just like, oh, that'd be cool. See,
Yeah, we'd be like, oh, that's cool to see who could build a better route in an
And they
hour.
got like 5 people to try and do it, and then I showed up in the Skype call. I was coming back from a concert, or I was coming back from a show rather, not a concert. But Steve Smith and the Nakeds, I'm Huge in the Babes Go Wild, and I just tune in the phone call and
Christmas trees.
and go, what's going on? And they're like, we're gonna do a 1 hour layout building challenge. I went, okay, that's cool. I'll be home in a bit, and I didn't feel like building, so I said, okay, I'll judge. And so I sat down and I made a criteria. Now this challenge was to build, in short, a coal line set in the 1990s or newer, 1980s or newer,
1980s or newer,
80s
yeah.
or newer,
Yeah.
and within what was it, 20 to 50 tiles in size.
Yeah.
And
I don't know
originally it was to build it in an hour with 10 minutes extra to export. And then it ended up being an hour and a half, and people wanted it to be 2 hours. So the next time it's going to be 2 hours, because
Because
well,
it was
But 2 hours is
I
a
didn't
limit because
finish.
otherwise it starts destroying the point of a speed build.
yeah.
yeah.
But the
I mean,
criteria
2 hours is still little for trains anyway.
they were
so-
rated out of 100, and the criteria was creativity, operations, track work, scenery, content, size, time, stock/era, world, and then bonus.
Bonus.
Of course, creativity is pretty simple. Operations is about AI operations. For example, naming your switch stands, putting down track marks,
You need track work.
and naming your industries and things like that, and your signaling. Track work is, of course, how neat it is, and how, neat and proper, I guess. Scenery is pretty self-explanatory. Size is you get a perfect 10 if you're in the size scale, and for each tile farther from that, you lose 1 point all the way down to 0. Time is the extra 10 minutes at the end for exporting. If you export it immediately, you get the full 10, and then, of course, 1 minute after is 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, and once it hits 0, the 10 minutes is up and you can no longer submit. I'll
Yep,
point out that
that's what happened to me.
this happened to JDur because he was using the extra time to do a little bit more building, and
And
it ended up going over time.
Yeah, I didn't finish.
Now, content is actually having to do with what you used in terms of download station availability and actual having the stuff on hand. For every piece of content that I had to get off the DLS, people lost a point, and for every piece of content that wasn't on the DLS, people lost 2.
That seems like a bogus requirement.
Yeah, well,
Okay, for people who don't have first class tickets.
Yeah, also because I had to download the content before I could actually judge the routes. So
Yeah, that's
it's
true.
based on that.
Alright.
And then also you could get the full points if you submitted a content pack with it, so I didn't have to download anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a little bit better.
Yeah. That was the way to get around it.
Okay.
And
That's better.
sometimes and people still manage to miss some. I'll go over the scores in a minute. And then I did size, I did time, stock/era, which is just getting everything consistent. You know, you wouldn't have, in a 1980s layout, you wouldn't have a New Haven 060 and then BNSF 4-bay coal hoppers. You know, it's keeping everything consistent. And World is about convincing me that it is, that it's real, basically. You know, having the roads go to the edge of the map, having rail lines that go to portals, or, to the edge of the map instead of dead-ending, and not making it, sort of in the middle of nowhere.
You'd rather have it be a main line with portals at either end rather than like a model railroad style loop?
Yes. All right. As a, not a loop. It can be point to point. There don't have to be portals at both ends, but you'd probably want a connection if it would make sense. You can have a completely isolated line like the Black Mesa and Lake Powell and get away with it.
Are they landlocked or do they connect to anything?
They don't connect to anything at all.
They go from mine to power plant.
Yeah, you could totally get away with that because it's prototypical and it can happen. But if you're building a route with, where it's unbalanced, you don't have all the inputs or all the outputs, you're going to need a connection and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like an old mining or a quarry line.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
You're going to want it to connect to something. And then bonus points was just some extra stuff like Milky named one of his switches like Switch Juan, Juan. I gave him a bonus point for that. And a couple of other little things. I think somebody put the stakes have been raised. I think Scurioshi did the stakes have been raised somewhere, and I gave him a point for that.
Davenport Southern.
Yeah.
I wish I could submit. I should have submitted that.
You didn't submit it. You didn't build it in an hour and a half.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go over the.
Submits Davenport Southern.
Would you guys like me to go over the scores and winners?
I would just say who won in general.
All right.
Yeah, just don't go over the scores. Just say who the rank.
All right.
And
Well,
why people got what they did.
I'll leave more time for this segment next time then.
Next week on the Terminus.
Coming in third out of 3 because JDur didn't get to submit and TJ was doing a repair update, database repair thing. Coming in third was Kevon with a total score of 42 out of 100.
The answer to life.
F.
He got a 0 in stock/era.
Also, they were missing dependencies for my dependencies.
Yeah, he tried to send a dependency pack, but he sent the first one. Those dependencies were missing dependencies, and he ran out of time to submit more dependencies.
Oof.
So the 10 minutes.
So you didn't have stock on
the
it,
10
or
minutes
what?
were up. Yeah, there were no engines or rolling stock.
Yeah, I had them, but they were non-DLS.
A lesson to be learned.
A lesson to be learned. Well, a lesson to be learned to pay attention to what dependencies are going where.
Why don't train this content manager?
Scurioshi came in second with a total score of 54 out of 100.
Fail.
What's someone?
Still an F.
Nobody got more than an F.
Oh.
What is something noteworthy here? He got a 6 for World because he did pretty well in the portal placing and stuff.
He had a grade.
Yeah, he got a 7 for creativity because he had a grade.
He had grade. He had
He was the only route where it actually changed elevation.
It wasn't flat the entire way.
He had a speeder track thing.
Yeah, it was actually fairly nice. And
you gave him an F?
Well,
It was still bad.
Yeah, it was still bad. You know, you can do well in certain sections and still do terrible overall. You got a 4 in operations, a 4 in content.
Yeah.
And I'm not going from starting with 10 and going down, basically. I'm just giving an objective assessment, and I'm being a little bit pessimistic to just sort of encourage people to do better and better. And you're going to have another half an hour.
Do stuff different.
Yeah. And he did get a bonus point, as I said. And Milky came in first with a total of 59 out of 100. Almost
got a D.
almost got a D minus.
You almost got D.
Almost a D minus. So close.
It's worth
That's
noting.
so
It's
far.
worth noting that the other two got F minuses, and Milky just got an F.
Yeah.
He had a
He
4
had a
in
roundhouse.
It's worth noting he had a 4 in track work and a 3 in scenery. But
Well,
but a 9 in content.
He had
He was able to get almost all of his stuff packaged up.
and he had a roundhouse.
Yeah, he did.
Well, not really a roundhouse, but
Well, he had an engine
House.
shop.
you had a
Yeah,
shed.
he got a 7 for stock/era.
he had a nice yard.
Well,
He had a
nice.
lake.
Not
Didn't
in
he
terms
have
of
a lake?
track work though. Yeah, he had some water.
Well,
Agua.
so did Skiryoshi, but
Yeah. Also, from here on out, I decided I'm not going to count tiles that are completely blank. So, do something in a tile if you want to make the size, if you want to make it count towards the size. And not that we had that way before, but it's just something that occurred to me. It's a loophole that I want to close before somebody uses it.
Wait, so having
Why are
track
you
on that
looking
tile
at me?
count.
I can feel you looking at my icon on Skype. I can just feel it.
Your trades doesn't work.
you want to know
It
if I
doesn't.
can feel it?
Well, you might want to get it to work.
No,
But
well, it
anyways,
works- apparently it works fine getting stuff out of it.
Whoa.
Disregard
Next
that.
time on Terminus.
Apparently it works for
Root
getting stuff
building
out
in
of it, but it
Tane.
doesn't
Yeah.
like having stuff put into it.
we're not building in Tane. How about shut up?
But so the
Oh.
viewers are to decide what our next thingy is, right?
Well,
Well, partly.
we could
If they have a
figure it out little bit.
suggestion, but we'll
My
probably just come up with one.
my one idea was Summit, and that's a very vague sort of idea. Maybe Summit 1945 or something like that.
Or just mountain.
Well, I was thinking a specific point, you know, but
Mine. I'm just kidding.
mine.
Can we throw out ideas if we have them?
Oh yeah, sure.
I'd say quarry 19th century
Ooh, old one, going back.
or a mine. Quarry or mine.
We gotta go back in time.
Wiebold just wants to
Mine.
do narrow gauge, obviously.
Well, yeah, but
Oh.
you can, unless we specifically
That's
state.
the kind of thing that, yes, I want to do narrow gauge, but not even necessarily narrow gauge. That is the period I excel at. Mining and older, decrepit stuff. That's what I'm good at. Like a modern railroad on the prairie or in the city,
Meh.
I'm out of my element.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Really out of my element.
That's where I have.
yeah, I was gonna
That's
say,
where I'm at.
no matter what we do, somebody's probably gonna be out of their element.
That
And
was my
that's-
problem.
That's a lot of
when-
what the prompt, if you will, comes
Before-
from. It's
Before I figured out that I had to get a bunch of. Before I had to update my database, that was my problem because I realized I have almost no modern content.
Yeah, well, most people didn't, and I definitely didn't. So it was,
Because like, I
Well,
run,
Raise
like
his
every,
hand.
pretty much every route I have is all Steam.
it's like pre-50s. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, like I might have a Davenport switcher on a narrow gauge route, or
Right.
like a Plymouth 2-ton.
All right, but
Yeah.
we'll figure that out. Somebody, any more ideas we've got here?
No,
All right,
Farmland.
We'll figure
Keep
that,
that-
and we'll see.
a tourist railroad that does revenue freight. Oh.
If we
Yes,
have
yes,
feel
yes,
free
I like
free
that.
to vote or post ideas in the comment section below. We'll figure out what we're gonna
From
do,
one of
and
our
we'll
3 confirmed viewers.
report on it. Four confirmed. And we'll report on it
4.
next. Yeah, Wiebold had another moment with somebody,
Oh yeah,
uh,
that guy.
Yeah.
and
Somebody
we'll
else on the Gmod server was like, "Are you the Wiebold?"
talk
Oh, yeah, I
about
was
that
listening to
next podcast. But today we are terminating at this station and on track.
Cliffhanger.
On track 5, we have TJ.
My conclusion is I've been working on the railroad teaser for the Iron Horseman because
Didn't even do it right.
Strasbourg. I'm not good at Russian accent. That's why Ellis is doing it, and I'm doing the other Ivan accent.
Bless you.
Stay tuned for more details.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, JDur, Route Speed Build Part 2 Farmland, please. What?
Please.
Please.
JDur just wants to play with his... JDur just wants to...
some more.
JDur wants
I
to
wanna
play with
be
his
in my
tractor
element.
some.
JDur wants to drive the high rail tractor.
JDur wants to be in his.
Hey, TJ, you can't talk anymore. Alright, Wiebold.
I don't know. I sneezed. That's my termination.
I put bless you.
Thank
And,
you.
for me... I'm just gonna have to point to the Gmod Cadillac and, tell you guys why I wanted a Gmod Cadillac, and it's because I always wanted one that was long and black. Kevon?
Yes, you would.
If you haven't watched the 1939 World's Fair Railroad exhibit, go watch it right now. Do it.
Do it.
Alright, well, that's all set. Hope you guys enjoyed this podcast, and we'll see you guys in 2 weeks.
We don't miss you, Milky.
Bye.
Farmland,
Just
please.
be the job.
Bye. Fruit Pastilles.